be
Prince. I
opposed to
like
that.
Prince. Prince out of Ole Miss.
I do
He's
like
been on
it.
my radar for the second round for a while. So if
Mm-hmm.
I had to go edge in the second round, that's the guy I would look at.
I
Prince
do
is a
like
bad boy.
Yeah, I
Not
do
at
like
all, man.
I mean, I like the assessment. As long as it's defense guys that can help us, that's what I'm for. I mean, whatever position, as long as the defensive help to bolster and help this defense out, so we can move in the right direction, man. I'm just gonna put in the Eric's and Morris's hand and let's go, man. Let's go. Hey, look,
yeah.
Yeah,
jobs are
man.
on the line.
Yeah,
Well,
Fine,
you
we don't get it
you
together.
realize so many people want to trade back, man. So many teams want to trade back in this draft,
because
and I don't like that.
no, I think the reason why they want to trade back for some particular reason, they're looking at the draft, they're looking at the totality of the draft. There's a lot of good defensive pieces you can get in the second round. Because everybody know the second
What I'm
through
saying.
the fifth round is the meat and potatoes of the draft. That's your meat and potatoes right there. So they looking at the fact that look, we can
Now, here's the
trade down and get additional two
question I
or
got.
maybe three
What
picks.
I've noticed. So I want to ask you this, Graybeard. What did you notice? You notice how normally every draft we got everybody that's flashy as hell when they come through, right?
Right.
$20,000 suits, chains. What did y'all notice about Cam? Cam Ward came in there just basic, plain, and
Plain.
chill.
Yeah,
No, I mean I think
same with
he had
Travis.
the,
He
yeah,
he letting you know that I'm not here to just put on the show with the clothes. I'm here to actually. I'm letting y'all know I'm going to put in this work.
and that's the mentality you want to see out of a young player. Understand
Mm-hmm.
that, hey man, we want the flash one now, but hey man, I'm ready to grab my lunch pail. I'm ready to get to work, and I'm ready to change the direction of the franchise. Whoever collected. So yeah, I like the
Mm-hmm.
mentality. He's under the radar. He's low kick. He's low cut. Hey, hey, Kaluk, man, I think he had the right people in his ear talking to him, being like, look, man, it's a business opportunity, a big business opportunity, man. Put your best foot forward. So yeah, Kaluk,
Amen.
man, Kaluk the Campbell having the right mentality.
Let me go
Right.
ahead and change this up real quick. There we go.
Yeah.
Had to kind of change up the background a little bit. I didn't want to do just the typical, so I got pretty much Birdcage Edition magazine and all of our former picks. You can't really see them all because it's spread. Michael Vick's on there, Deion Sanders, Claude Humphrey, God rest his soul, Tommy Nobis, Dijon, and all these guys. Little mixture of the old school and the new school up in here with these Falcons tonight. So who's gonna be the next one?
That's a good question.
So be the next one.
I still think they looking at Mike Green, even though that name might be a smoke screen to get somebody else. So
Yeah,
that's
agreed.
always
Could be.
that's
And
always because they did it before. They done it before.
can we ask the chat something? And
Yeah.
you guys can
A lot
answer,
of
but I
teams
want
do
to
that.
ask a question to the chat. So, chat, I want to ask y'all, welcome to those who are members of Smitty's group and also A1's group. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. We appreciate you guys. And the Birdcage followers, we definitely appreciate you guys. But I want to know this. Do you guys feel that Arthur Blank changes his mind this year and actually takes somebody that might have some off the field issues this year? Because that's been a hang up with us missing out on some great players because of mistakes that young men have made from back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a possibility, but you got to also think about it. It's so much talent in this draft that if the Falcons wanted to, they could avoid anybody that had any incident at all, and
Mhm.
still try to find some talent somewhere else. They could do that. They could go, like I said, maybe a Jahad Campbell. I'm saying they could go somewhere like that. Again, like I said, somebody that don't even have any kind of issues. I know James Pierce has been linked to some things. I know Mike Green, just like Ryan was saying. It's a lot of talent in this draft to where they don't even have to even draft any of those guys if they don't want to. But they've said that, hey, Mike Green's issues, James Pierce issues, it doesn't bother them. They're looking for the football player, and as long as the football player is there every Sunday and in the film room, everything like that, doing what he's supposed to do, that they'll draft him. At the end of the day, we already know the old saying, talk is cheap. We're
Right.
all watching.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think I believe in the locker room. I think the locker room will play a big part of who we pick up because we got a lot of veteran help. like Jeffrey Bate, all them. Even though we lost a vet in Grady, I mean, you still got a lot of veteran presence in that locker room that be like, hey, look, look, that ain't it, man. If you want to be a professional, man, let me show you. So I think Arthur Blank might. I think.
No, go ahead.
First, no, I think
first pick it in. That's all I was saying.
Cam Ward. I'm calling Cam Ward.
We already know it's gonna be Cam Ward. If they don't take Cam Ward, they got to be the dumbest franchise that's walking.
Yeah. They said they've been put out. They was gonna draft him, like they said they knew that last week. So that's been already established. Now the draft starts at 2. Who goes to 2 and beyond?
Yeah, they've been getting trade calls in Cleveland. They're gonna be interesting.
Cleveland, if Cleveland take Travis Hunter, that's gonna be hilarious.
They took JC. They took 2 tackles in back-to-back drafts. So
if they take another quarterback,
so what if they take Shedeur? That would be hilarious if they decided to take Shedeur. I know Shedeur said he didn't want to go to Cleveland.
I don't see it.
Deshaun Watson get traded. Wow. Deshaun Watson will get traded tonight.
Shoot, the who though? Who taking on that contract?
Who? Would have hurt. Well, he hurt, ain't he?
Shoot, that man got a hurt. That man got a hurt Achilles, a hurt pride, everything.
And this league, what have you done for me lately? He ain't did nothing lately.
David Carr. That's all I'm gonna say. David Carr.
Wallace.
He hurt right now, and he had a job.
Pretty much. We already know. We already know how this is getting ready to go.
Cam Ward.
As we said, Cam
Ward is officially a Tennessee.
I mean, it was. I think that had to be the logical move. It had
elementary.
It made too much sense.
I mean,
Will Levis punching the air right now.
Will Levis get traded.
All he wants.
He gonna get traded. Will Levis gonna get traded.
But you know what?
Again, Smith is like I said, the gray beard. To who?
Watch Cleveland. Well, watch Cleveland though. They still need a quarterback. Don't think that Cleveland won't trade for him.
I'm telling you,
they sure will, because they traded for Kenny Pickett, so I ain't got nothing else to say.
I'm telling you, man, everything that can play tonight. Everything.
I can see Will Levis in Pittsburgh. Oh, we got a trade.
See that?
We got a trade
already.
Jacksonville did make the move.
Travis Hunter.
Oh, they said they coming to go get Travis Hunter.
They got Travis Hunter going back to Florida. Lord Jesus, Duval County.
This man about to show. This man about to show out.
We about to
We have a trade.
But what if they take Ashton Jeanty though? Because
Ashton Jeanty at number 2.
They've been trying to trade Travis Etienne. So what if they take a running back right here?
And then you got to remember, Jeanty is a local kid from Jacksonville. He moved around.
Right. So they've been watching him since high school. Right.
Yep. So he's a Duval kid. So if you bring that home, he's gonna want to show out.
Etienne.
Think about it. Jacksonville made the mistake of letting Derrick Henry go to Tennessee. They could have drafted him and they let him go.
Yep.
So we got somebody, and we got somebody from Duval in the building. What's going on, Auntie?
You ain't have to trade. You ain't have to trade up to get Ashton.
Oh no, but here's the thing.
No, I was just saying it was just a throw.
They got to be going.
I think it's Hunter. Hunter.
It's either gonna be Travis Hunter or Ashton Jeanty. It's gonna be one of those.
Yeah,
two.
They need Hunter. They need help at wide receiver and corner.
Travis Hunter too. I'm gonna say Travis Hunter.
Yeah, they need help at both of those positions. So it definitely got to be Hunter.
Yeah, man, you can definitely get a good quality running back in the draft too.
That's not a bad haul. I mean, I know they only moved a few spaces, but that's still not a bad.
Oh man, Dick made the most sense, man.
The Jaguars going all in after the subpar seasons that they've had. And you really look at what they could have done, they should have been in the playoffs. All that talent they have down there and on that team is no reason why they shouldn't. It's crazy.
So guys, quick review.
Next year.
So what do Cleveland go at number 5 now? And now that's gonna be interesting.
They can
go get Shedeur now.
And then
I still mess everybody up if he go to Cleveland.
I still think Shedeur goes to dark horse goes to the Raiders. But
I can see Mason Graham right there.
So
because Myles Garrett need help on that defensive line.
I see Shedeur going to either
Oh, a duel.
Pittsburgh.
Ooh,
Or
they could get him.
Oh, I see him going to New Orleans. This is fight us.
Okay, so Jaguars received the 2nd overall pick, 4th round pick, 104, 6th round pick, the 200 pick.
Yeah, that's a nice call.
And Cleveland receives the number 5 pick, the 36th overall pick, the 126th overall pick, which is a 4th rounder, and a 2026 and a 2026. Hold on.
They get the first round next year.
First round pick.
They get a first round next year. That's the icing on the cake.
But they have intelligent folks in there. They have intelligent folks that are in that front office when it comes to drafting players. Now, what the coaches do with these players, I don't know.
Yeah,
but they actually have a good scouting department in Jacksonville, a hell of a scouting department, and they understand how to get talent.
Well, Jacksonville got a brand new regime down there. That Tampa Bay, the former Tampa Bay OP, he ain't playing.
They are excited in that war room in Jacksonville. I don't know if y'all seeing it, but they are excited.
No, we see it.
Travis Hunter. It got to be Travis Hunter.
Yeah, they need help at both.
Because it wouldn't make no sense to go get Abdul Carter.
Nope, because you already got Trayvon Walker, who you just paid that money to. Definitely is a good.
And you got what's the other guy?
Josh Allen. Yeah.
Who?
Josh Allen.
I think
Josh Allen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Josh Allen out of Kentucky. That was hold on and think about it. That was the guy we passed on that we could have got. Josh Allen.
Trying to tell you.
Cleveland
came out because I remember when he was at Kentucky balling out. So when you really look at it, it's what it is.
Cleveland,
if they go out through a Carter right here, Trayvon Walker is gone. I'm just gonna put that out.
I agree.
So the Falcons are willing to trade Kirk Cousins to the Aints? Really? I didn't see any of those rumors, but
I wouldn't believe
it. I wouldn't, because
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that would be.
One way, the quarterback broke the other way. I don't know, man. I mean, but
my thing is that would be dumb as hell if you sit there and trade him to a division rival and you got to see him twice a year. I know we have a better chance, but hey, you never know. That's all I say.
I mean,
I believe when I
Cleveland,
my thing is, are you going to give me the 9th overall pick in that trade too?
Oh, we get Javon Walker. We get that. We open.
Because I'm just wondering. That's all. I know that's
the Browns. They know it's time to rebuild, man.
I gotta be on my best.
They get a couple more picks.
So A1, I don't need you pissing me off tonight. I got to stay on my best behavior. My mama just then showed up in the chat.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna do my best to piss you. I mean,
no, you're not. Definitely piss off, man. Now look,
hey, how you doing?
You about to start some stuff. Now, see, my mom in the chat, so I got to be careful what I say now, because I'm gonna have to hear about it.
Well, hey, how you doing? How you doing, mama? I'm A1. I'm Chris. So you got Smitty over there. You already know Gray Beard and K Dub. So.
Oh, she not been on the show and seen you before because she got on me the last time we was going at it.
Oh, gotcha. Chris and Jordan, what's going on?
I forgot Jacksonville had Eric Armstead.
Yeah. How do Cleveland?
Hey, you know what?
He ready to play.
Hold on, I got you.
He's still playing. He played for Jacksonville.
Hey, boom, I got you, dog. I need you to go ahead and tap in. We've been waiting on you or whatever to come up in here. I'm about to put this in the chat, so come on through, boom. Well, we're gonna open the chat up to the fans or whatever, so y'all definitely can come through or whatnot and just tap in with us or whatnot. I'm just putting this out here for my guy Boom because he's one of is gonna help us run the show too. But we're getting ready to open this up to fans within the next 15 minutes or whatnot. So we're gonna have a rotation and just want to hear your thoughts because we do this every week.
Right.
We like hiring people from the Cleveland Browns organization because they having draft pick every freaking year.
Welcome into the stage. We got my guy.
I'm telling you.
Hey, we got all the great content creators online right now. Salute all y'all guys. Schmitty, Chris. Hey man, Gray Beard, I see you over there shining, man. Hey. How everybody doing, man?
Hey man,
we do it.
Hey,
good,
boom.
man.
Boom. You literally a part of that because you come in on everybody's show and you do the damn thing. So you right along in that category, my brother.
Yeah, good, man.
Appreciate that.
Joe.
We just waiting for more content, man. Y'all, hey, listen, for all y'all that's in here, y'all need to go over to the Boom channel. Please support this man. He has everything Atlanta. And then also with college ball, the Georgia Bulldogs, he does stuff for Tech, but let's be real. He's up and coming. He's got his channel coming. Y'all help him grow his content like you guys have helped us. Please. Definitely a great brother. He does the damn thing.
Fantastic.
There it is.
Oh,
there it is. Pink soup shouting.
Travis
going back to Duval.
Go Duval.
Hey, Travis, I'm gonna just tell you this here. If you go to Duval County, keep your black ass out of Main Street, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Stay off Bell Avenue. Stay over there behind the third. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Other than that, everything else you good, my boy. Just keep your ass.
Travis Hunter, the running back. You're right. Travis Hunter. You don't go up for
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, you don't give up all that.
But you know, Travis is originally a Florida kid anyway. He moved to Atlanta.
Going back to Florida.
He
moved to Atlanta. Yeah.
That was a bold move by Jacksonville, man. Bold move.
No, it wasn't. They need somebody.
They need somebody like him.
Like I said, they need help at both positions. Wide receiver,
wide receiver, and they may be the only team that may feed into that. I want to play both ends thing. I mean, that really they need help on both sides. Oh man,
that's cold.
To be honest with you though, bro, though, Ant, I'm kind of worried about that myself.
Whoa, put that comment. Oh my God,
hey, man,
I'm kind of worried about it myself though.
Hey, hold on.
The chat.
Hey, we gotta address this one, man. Look at this here. Hey, he can't crash out.
Hey, I got the statement.
Bro, I'm about to tell y'all a crazy story real quick. I have a friend. Now, she doesn't know a lot about sports, period, right? But she know who Travis Hunter is. Guess why she know who Travis Hunter is?
Probably the old lady.
Because of the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because of how everybody was saying that this man don't need to marry this girl, blah, 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 blah. That's the only, and then she seen his face. She was like, because she seen his face and she was like, oh, I know who that is. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, that's the Travis dude. And I was like, Travis Hunter. She was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, Heisman Trophy winner right there. She said, oh, I didn't even know he did that. I said, oh, yeah? I was like, yeah, played both sides of the field. Oh, I didn't even know he did that. Well, how you know Travis Hunter? Oh, because, they be talking about his girlfriend.
Shade room, baby.
That sound about right.
Crazy, bro. I'd say that is unbelievable. This man can't even get praised for his accomplishments. People know him because of his girl. That ain't cool.
Hey, man, shout out to the legal system, man, for letting his dad attend his draft party, man.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Hey, Ken, if you hadn't missed anything, you literally right on time. The Jags just drafted at number 2. They got Travis Hunter.
Yep, traded up with the Browns, number 2. When got their cornerback / possibly wide receiver. Hey man, he going back to Florida.
Huge.
So that's good for him.
I think that's huge for Jacksonville, man. I think they're gonna allow him to be who he is, man. That's the most important thing.
The head coach right now doing this right now. Coming together tonight.
This Johnny's pick, so is Abdul Carter at 3, y'all think?
Ryan Nielsen still down there? What did he get?
Ryan Nielsen's out.
No, he gone. He gone.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Ryan Nielsen got fired last year.
What you think? So so that man Liam Cohen gonna be down there having Travis Hunter.
Hey, Moody, that's absolutely correct. I agree with that. That's absolutely true. Absolutely.
Dang, bro, that's the shark. That's that shark mentality, though.
Hey, he ain't lying.
I ain't say. I'm not disagreeing with one word, bro. I'm not.
T-Walk, we ain't talking about it. We just saying, man. We not talking about it. We just stating the obvious. Come on, man.
Hey, man, I'm getting a hard-headed bet on Coming to America. He ain't lying.
Yeah. Oh, man.
No, honestly though, Travis Hunter comes in and makes a difference for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Never against the Atlanta Falcons, but of course, I'm hoping that he has a great career. And And I'm hoping that people will recognize him for his talents, more often than what I'm hearing people knowing him for, what I'm saying, which is,
You know who? But hey, A1, you know who happy right now too?
who that?
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, of course. He has to be.
I know he has to be ecstatic right now.
Yeah, also that DB room period is happy now.
That
DB room is very happy.
Hey, but think about it. You already got Tyson Campbell, who just secured his bag or whatnot for being the top corner in the league, and now he's got help at the other corner. So Jacksonville apparently, and I'm just gonna be honest, next to what's down in Houston right now, Jacksonville has one of the best cornerback tandems in the league because down in Houston you got Stingley and you got our boy Kamari Lassiter that came out of Georgia, and now you pair a division rival that's got Tyson Campbell on one side. And now you have Travis Hunter on the other side. That is going to be one of the most dangerous things. Well, the pick is in for the New York Giants.
Let's see if the Giants go with Jewel Carter here.
Oh, she got her Carter thing ready.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, she knows it's Carter. Look at her.
Y'all boys, wow.
Yeah, Travis gonna be dual Carter.
Yeah, Kayvon
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau gone.
Thibodeau gone.
Listen.
Yeah, Thibodeau gone. Right, let him come on to Atlanta. I'm for it.
So wait a minute. So now that they take Abdul Carter now, and you pass on, you need a quarterback at this point. Well,
like a record.
I mean, they I guess they putting their faith on the Ruffle in the Winston. That's what they look like.
But you know what make this weird? But you know what make this kind of different because Abdul Carter's from right out of Philadelphia, PA, and he was an Eagles fan growing up. So now this dude got to go up against his hometown team twice a year.
So I hope the guy.
I'm calling the Giants right now. If I'm the Falcons, and I'm saying 2026 fifth.
Yeah.
2026 fourth.
Why you dressed like MC Hammer?
I don't know.
You know they need look. They already got their quarterbacks or whatever. They getting ready to ride out.
Smitty.
Say that. Say what, Boom?
I think they're just a swagged out Muslim outfit, man.
Yeah.
He big.
That ain't hard though. That ain't hard now. I like that.
Hey, there's one thing you ain't got to worry about. Pork is not in this brother's diet, by the way.
No, it is not.
Hey, listen, Pork is not in this brother's diet. Brother is from North Philadelphia, and Holmes is with it. That's all I'm gonna say. So the Giants got one. That's all I can say. They got one.
Yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau. Y'all better get ready to hit them rumors, man. It's coming.
I would literally call the Giants right now and offer them a pick for next year for Thibodeau right now.
Yeah, I give him a third for next year for him.
Right. You know darn well they're not going to take a third. They're going to take much more than that because you know it took them a minute.
First round pick.
Unless they give him a second and a third.
Yep.
No, we ain't gonna give up.
No, I'm not doing that.
A third and a fifth.
Yeah,
I go third and fifth.
On the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
What if they said they want their 15 straight up?
Yeah, I think this. I think their offensive line, because their offensive line trash.
Do y'all think Cleveland takes your door?
No.
I think the Raiders do.
I'm gonna be honest. It'll be funny if they do.
If they do, Deshaun is gone.
I see New Orleans or Pittsburgh.
Hey man,
y'all want a shocker? I think that's
what you got, man.
I think that was Jalen Walker going. Best pure athlete in the draft, Cleveland.
But it won't surprise me if he do.
Miles Garrett needs help, bro.
With Miles Garrett
needs help.
Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Let me ask y'all this.
I'm gonna be honest though. I think the Browns may take Kenneth Grant because Woso, the nose tackle probably gonna be out a significant amount of time next season, and they gonna need to fill that spot.
So here's the question: do you think now you're saying the nose tackle spot? Do you think they would go after a Walter Nolan type for Cleveland?
Yeah, trade back up into the first. I can see that.
Because here's the thing: if you don't get Walter Nolan, you still got Kennard, and then you also still have JJ Pegues that's out there too.
And they got leverage because they got the first pick of the second round, so they won't be moving up a lot of spots.
They got a number one for next year. Oh, they playing with half money.
Now here's something interesting that most people don't know. Now, Kayvon Thibodeau, he ain't hurting for money because I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Talked to some representatives from University of Oregon or whatnot. Anybody from Oregon, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, if you get drafted in the first round, you have what they call a lifetime contract with Nike. Because Nike funds Oregon. That's where their NIL comes from. They get jobs after they're done playing. So that boy Kayvon Thibodeau ain't hurt.
That's where the guy from Nike graduated.
Phil Knight.
Phil
Knight
he graduated from. That's why Oregon.
Think about it. Phil Knight cut jobs or whatnot to get NIL because he won a championship that bad. But outside of that, Kayvon Thibodeau's not hurting for money.
Mm-hmm. And that's also why Oregon have some of the most hardest, some designs as far as and everything, because they put extra oomph into
all them uniforms and no championships just yet.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I believe Dan Lanning will get one. But the thing that you're seeing, Dan Lanning is putting a lot of kids out. You're gonna see some great players out of Oregon out. Like Bossa, the linebacker. I'll be honest, if we was to get our hands on him, he definitely would fit what we would do defensively at that linebacker spot.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want him at 15.
Cleveland got me curious right now. Cleveland
Yeah,
got me
when you're
curious.
bad, when you're bad, that long gray beard, you should expect that they're gonna have that much type of leverage. Come on, man.
Cleveland got me curious.
O-line. I'm just thinking O-line for the Patriots because it just
they just secure. They got QB1.
Derek Harmon. I called an Oregon guy.
Dang, you called that. Good pick.
It don't really matter who Cleveland picked. They still got a load of second round picks though.
They do.
Yeah. They got the first pick of the second round.
Yeah.
You know what, Moody? That wouldn't surprise me. That actually might happen.
Hold up. We got to give a special shout out to Louis Algier, aka Uncle Louis, the uncle of Tyler Algier.
Got even.
Shout
Shout out to Unc, man. Unc been supporting the sports machine very hard, man.
And he's been loyal to the bird cage too. So shout out to Uncle Louis, man.
Hey, Uncle Louis, I got to say this, man. I got to say this, Uncle Louis. Tyler Algier, if he gets traded, I want him to be a number one running back in this league. He deserved that.
Facts.
Shoot, man. Depending on what happened, we may get lucky. Man. You may be able to tell them yourself. We'll see.
Oh, we got spam in the chat. No.
Hey, Uncle Lou, they trade Tyler Algier.
A1, I think that might be you.
I'm a stone cold stunner out the blank, man.
Either A1, y'all gotta hit that right now.
Yeah, everybody here trying to trade down. They trying to build up. This one of the draft where you build depth.
Okay.
So
it's a defensive paradise. So I would too. So what the heck is this?
And the top 3 players in the draft gone, so it's a it's a scramble at this point. Yeah.
No, we don't. If we had more picks, we would, but we don't.
Heck no, we ain't had enough. We had to count on next year's draft.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if it was a game-changing player like that, you have to think about more in the future.
Welcome into the bird cage for the first time, courtesy of our guy, Mr. Antoine Smitty Smith. We have Uncle Louis, aka Tyler Algier's uncle. What's up, Uncle Lou?
Uncle Lou.
What up, boy?
Hey, I told y'all, hold on. Y'all probably can tell them yourself. You know what I'm saying? Definitely sent Uncle Louis the link, man. Uncle Lou, it's been a minute since Vegas, baby. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Uncle Lou, I'm gonna tell you like this, coming from me, myself, lifelong Falcon fan. I appreciate your nephew's contributions to what we do in Atlanta because he broke a 40-year-old record from one of the greatest Falcon running backs of all time. And he did that with Sharon carries. Your nephew is a special running back. And I don't give a damn how y'all feel about this. Y'all can be mad at me, but I think it was wrong for them to ice him out that way. No disrespect to Bijan, but your nephew needs to have just as many carries as Bijan because that would literally save Bijan's legs and also save Tyler's legs too. We definitely will have a two-headed monster like we did in 2016.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, Uncle Lou. Hey, one of my most favorite games from Tyler Algier was his rookie season when they went to Baltimore. It was freezing cold. Man, as good as the Raven defense is, they didn't want to tackle that guy. I don't know what y'all was feeding that guy growing up. But he's the bowling ball. He's the hammer. So I remember that game. They didn't want to hit that guy in Baltimore, man. They wanted no parts of him.
Not many people want to hit that boy.
No, sir. No, sir.
Man, he love the contact, man. I love it.
Oh, he loves contact. That's one thing that boy loves is contact.
He was the linebacker. Oh, Will Campbell just went to the Patriots, so they did take a tackle.
Well, that's what I was figuring.
I mean,
You call that. You call that A1.
Here come the curveball. Yeah, here come the curveball. I just see Jalen Walker right here. I don't know why, but I see Jalen Walker or
with
I can see
that's a good
I can see Ashton Jennings right here.
Cleveland might go ahead and take it would be funny if they took Mike Green. It would be hilarious if they did that,
bro. That would just throw off the entire draft.
Yeah, it will. But that's what Cleveland does.
But what we talked about Jennings earlier.
Throughout the draft.
No, not really. Not really. I mean, because they needed it. I mean,
yeah, it was probably one of their best moves.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think Jensen could go to Cleveland because you got to remember Nick Chubb's not there anymore.
He up at the Saints right now.
Oh, what? Now you know what would be crazy, and I pray that it don't happen. I can see Cleveland trying to talk to us about Tyler.
Ooh.
That's strong.
I don't want that to happen. I really don't.
Hey, Ryan, he a cold weather guy.
But you know that's a possibility though, because think about it. Chubb is not, Chubb ain't 100%, and they looking for a back
Chubb a free agent.
Help out.
Yeah, Chubb a free agent.
Chubb in New Orleans right now.
He in New Orleans.
He in New Orleans.
Jesus.
He in New Orleans with Kamara.
They signed.
Oh, wow.
They signed him?
Yeah, that boy's at the Saints right now.
Lord Jesus.
Hey,
I got to go get my meds. You just done made me depressed just now.
I'm sorry.
He said I'm sorry. Hey,
I don't want Chubb. I don't want Chubb in the South
Georgia
either.
Bulldog fan, that hurt my heart right there.
That hurt my heart. Oh.
Y'all ready for a surprise? It's about to come. Trust me.
Uncle Louis just hit me with a surprise right now.
I don't want Chubb in the South.
Nick Chubb and possible Shador Kander? Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Shador. I think Shador going to New Orleans or Pittsburgh. Somebody else in the chat said it also.
Steelers might trade up too.
I think he's going to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh going to have to trade up.
Might trade up.
Go have to trade up.
No, I think Las Vegas going to take him as
give up much to go. I don't think they're going to give up anything right now.
I think the Saints need Kirk.
Man, I think
they can have him.
They can have that son of a bitch.
No FB bomb.
Oh, sorry.
No, you good, huh?
Hey, Willie, appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate the donation.
Unc said he been holding that in for a minute.
Yeah, that's dirty.
No, listen. See, Uncle Louis get a little bit of a pass with that one because he, like I said, he been tuning in and he been dealing with a lot of that mess. So
I agree.
Kirk did us dirty, bro.
Hey, Great Biggs, you got the birthday boy talking trash. One of our guys from the Magnificent Birdcage, Coach Cam.
Hey, Cam, you hater.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what you doing?
Hate.
Hey, you gotta let it get that. Hey, you gotta let that get, man. Shit, that's the birthday boy.
Dude, Cleveland pick is in.
Uncle Lou.
Yeah.
If Tyler was to get moved, what team would you want him to go to?
Hey, look, they picking ASAP.
I'd like him to see. I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him match up with Breece Hall over in New York.
Who said they think they want Genty?
That was me.
Who's that? You said that?
I said it was gonna probably go Genty.
I said that too. Yeah, I said that too. Yeah.
What's your guys' thoughts on Genty?
Yeah, no, they don't have Nick Chubb no more. So look,
they ain't got no running game.
Genty.
Yeah, he a playmaker. I'm telling you.
It would not surprise me if they went running back though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see Genty there now. I don't know. Well, yeah, I think y'all.
They get freaking Javon Walker. Oh, I'm just.
Yeah, like I said, Jalen Walker, I could see that right here.
I mean,
another playmaker.
You just paid Myles Garrett, so Myles Garrett still need a running mate.
Yep.
And they got the cap space.
that would be a problem.
So
But let's be real. Cleveland hadn't even won their division since 1989, bro. That's when one of our former guests, Coach Anthony Blaylock, shout out to Coach Blaylock who's tuning in. He was playing for that Cleveland Browns team back in the day under Marty Schottenheimer. So man, shout out to Coach Blaylock, man. Definitely one of our favorite Birdcage alum, man.
Here we
Definitely
go,
got
y'all.
love.
Here we go.
Again, here we go.
Mason Graham.
Yeah, I said it.
Well, you said it was either gonna go running back or D tackle. You did call that.
Yeah.
Mason Graham.
That makes sense, man. You got to get Myles Garrett help on that line, man. You got to.
I'm about 30
and Slick, you know what I'm saying? Not only get him some help, but Slick, this could possibly be your next guy.
They did kind of Flacco.
Hey Ricky, I ain't got a problem with you saying that. I'm a former safety myself, big dog. I get it.
Hey,
that's pretty much the same guy.
So we kind of knew they were going to tackle anyway.
Ain't nobody mocking. I ain't even see too many mocks that had.
No, we didn't mock him for coming to Atlanta.
Yeah, Mason Graham, man.
I've seen a lot of mocks. Malachi going to the Dolphins. That's why I see a lot of Dolphins.
Now, player that I did see come to us, K-Dub, Nick Eminari out of South Carolina. He was gonna probably be like a second round pick if he wasn't the first. I saw them mocking him to us.
I like him, but not. I seen a couple mocks, not a lot of mocks. I seen a lot of mocks. You know, for the Falcons.
Man, these picks moving fast. The Raiders pick in already.
Georgia
they know they're taking Shador.
The Raiders go pick Shador.
I think this Jenny right here, because they need a running back.
It's either a running back or a quarterback.
I bet money the Raiders are going to pick Shador.
Man,
I see a lot of mocks of Genty going to Raiders.
Oh, but Tom Brady is part owner.
I did see a lot of
and that's Shador's mentor.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, they about to pick Shador right here. Place him behind Geno for a little bit. If Geno goes sideways, Shador gonna be right in there.
Wait,
he only got 2 years.
You got Brock Bowers right there too.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what's scary though. What's scary is we didn't hear Peter King's retired. The last draft Peter King put together, mock everything went exactly how we said it would go. If you notice,
he one of the best insiders ever.
Yeah, think about it. Since you've noticed, since he hasn't done mocks, everything has been out of whack.
Yeah.
What's up, H.O.?
Hey, Joe, what's going on, fam?
What's going on with you?
That's my dog, man. He had me on the round table last night talking draft and Hawks, man. We had a blast.
What's your guys' thoughts on Genty,
though? He can go to the Raiders right here.
Dang, he can't even look like.
You say he look like Buns.
Yeah, he look like Buns.
Not Bun.
Oh man, I can't with y'all. See, this getting ready to be a wild show tonight. I see this here.
Mason Graham brother is way younger than him. He almost his size.
Now here's the thing I was gonna say, because we were talking about defensive tackles or whatnot, right? A defensive tackle we could take, and I've been talking about him for a while, is Ty Robinson out of Nebraska. Big, strong, fast, nasty at the point of attack. But the other place
gonna be a sleeper.
But the other place that I would look would probably be Iowa. Their defensive tackle, who they have right now, that's in the draft, nasty work.
You diamond in the rough.
Remember, we benefited from a D lineman out of Iowa a while ago, man, by the name of Adrian Claiborne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
6 sacks in the game.
Against
Ty
Dallas.
Robinson, he reminded me of a young Travis Hall.
Yep. I agree, Southside.
You talking about Ty Robinson or Mason Graham?
Ty Robinson.
Man, this is a good pickup.
People forget how good Travis Hall was for us.
Man, look. That dude could move a pocket.
We had to remind him. We had to remind him in the show me and Ryan did. We had to talk about him.
Thanks.
That's one of my favorite Falcons all the time, man. His nephew, he stay in my comments.
Man. And speaking of that, A1, so when's the next episode that we have that we're going to be counting down Legendary Falcons, sir?
Most likely it's gonna be next week. Didn't really want to even try to push it for this week just because this is a big week already for the NFL. For guys, they're finding out what their futures are gonna, it's in the whole
collegiate backman.
So yeah, definitely gonna be next week. Oh, here we go. Raiders pick.
The Raiders are gonna probably take Shedeur Sanders.
Nope, I'm taking Genty.
Genty. They take it. I knew it was gonna be.
I knew Uncle Lou said it first. He was like, "Hey, I seen a lot of mocks saying Genty."
Yeah, Genty.
Good call, Uncle Lou.
I'm thinking Genty.
Uncle Lou was on there.
That makes more. That makes more sense.
It make more sense.
They need him. They need that.
They do.
He need. Let me borrow that truck. That
they ain't got
clean,
nothing in the backfield.
They do.
That tux is clean.
That man is going to Vegas. I know he can.
Good call. Good call.
Hey, y'all do realize that he's wearing Crocs, right? To keep his feet comfortable.
Oh yeah, I told A1 that earlier.
Yeah, he rocking Crocs.
He got some.
No, he don't put on some. He don't put on some Louis Vuitton now, so he good to go.
Oh yeah,
you guys
going to Vegas.
He
already knew where he was going.
You guys realize that my nephew,
man, if you there, bro, go ahead and put your LVs on because you're coming out here with a. I mean, like I said, it's still a good pick because they don't have no running backs out there.
No, they ain't got no backfield.
The only person they got out there in that backfield is Zamir White. Us Georgia fans love him, but he's not what Genty is.
I'm telling you,
he is not what Genty is.
All he seeing is Marshawn Lynch in that offense. What he's seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Pete Carroll.
All right, I got a crazy question now. So,
that's what he's saying.
Can you see Shedeur falling all the way to, like, let's say the 49ers or Dallas?
Boy, if he go to Frisco.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, my goodness. I don't want him in the NFC like that. No, sir.
I'm just saying.
Here's the thing. If you get Shedeur in San Francisco, that is gonna be a problem.
Just saying, it's creeping unless the Jets take him here and make him battle against Justin Fields.
I see you going to New Orleans.
Could be a possibility.
And K-Dub, you were absolutely right about the comparison or whatnot. That's Pete Carroll's Marshawn Lynch right there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's salivating right now. He's salivating. All I see is Marshawn.
No, that's
I think this is Ty Warren, the tight end from Penn State, right here. They either going the tight end from Michigan, Cortland, or they going Ty Warren right here.
I know.
All I'm saying is, if Shedeur goes to New Orleans, we better get our licks in while we can. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I know Dallas gonna wear punch in the air.
Some great battles, though, man. It's gonna be some great battles.
That's why do you think I said we got to get our licks in with him, because you already know they're gonna start building around him. We got to get him early.
Yeah,
I think the Saints end up with Jackson Dart though, because I think they hired Jackson Dart, so he'll go number 9 in Shedeur. He probably falls to the 20s. I think he falls to Pittsburgh or somewhere like that.
Pittsburgh.
So
I'm
saying draft Mike Green. That's my question.
You say what?
What if the Panthers draft Mike Green? That's gonna piss off a lot of fans who want Mike Green here.
He's gonna have a problem.
Man, it's gonna be somebody.
That mean the dog just falling out. That's what it mean. Now I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Green, and then the dog who got coming in don't got all these character issues. So, you know what I'm talking about?
Javon Walker ain't falling that far.
Nah, he's not falling. He's not falling past. He's not falling past San Francisco.
Nope. Now here's the thing. I could actually see the Jets taking him. Say what you want. Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn is a defensive guy. I agree.
Oh, there you can see Will Johnson right here.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody on the other side of the sauce.
Yep.
You know what? You're absolutely right. That energy, that infectious energy like that is all Marshawn Lynch reincarnated.
Yep. Just a smaller size.
Pete Carroll.
When he look at that tape, when he cut that tape on,
like that.
That's all he's saying. That's all he's saying.
He don't have the agility of the Barry Sanders, but as far as
hold
vision,
on. I think y'all sitting here inviting folks in here that don't even hit me up, and I've asked for them to come on to the show, and you telling this joker to come through tonight and he ain't even hit me up, I'm hurt. I'm gonna bring him in here, but I'm finna scold his ass one good time. I'm letting you know, fair warning.
Who you talking about?
Oh,
He talking about Bryce, man. What's up,
Oh,
Right.
Bryce? Man,
Bro,
I know you've been busy, but damn, man, you could have gave me a line on X something. You ain't even let me know. He's stepping into the house. Matter of fact, what dish do you have for us? Because we actually got dishes we done brought up in here, man.
Oh boy. Well, I wasn't told about that, so I don't have anything. Sadly,
There's a pot.
You know what?
whatever y'all need, Brad. Next time I got y'all. Just let me know. You know, hit my line. I got y'all.
What's up, Great Beard?
Hey, man, welcome
I'm
to the
with you,
case,
man.
Bryce.
I think
Man, what's up, guys? Everybody good? Everybody good?
Lead the board today.
hey man, we
Yeah.
good. Just watching this draft, man. About to watch these offensive line.
Before we keep going, man, shout out to my boy John Abraham. He gonna be announcing the Jets pick tonight.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
All right. For sure.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be
Tony,
dope. Man.
So, Bryce,
What's up?
with all the takes that you've had on X in the few past couple of weeks or whatnot, now that you've seen that the draft has been shaking up pretty much, how do you see the Falcons attacking this at this point? I got to put on my journalist conversation with my man Bryce now.
Nah, I mean, right now, I feel like, it's going pretty much how a lot of people expect it to go. So I think everything's right in front of you. Every pass rusher outside of the dual Carter, who you pretty much expected to be gone, is there. It's just about now, who do you prefer? Who do you like? If you have everybody that you want at that spot, then you will truly know. We will know all the film they've evaluated, everything they've looked at, who they like more. You know, everybody thinks pass rusher. Could they shock us and go somewhere else? And then everybody get pissed off. We'll see. But I think it's right there. Like they have, if Walker falls and all these guys fall and Reed obviously expected to be there and any other people who were mentioned at that pick, we'll see who they feel like fits what they want the best. Because at the end of the day, you got to find an impact player, but this draft's supposed to also be really good, especially for the position they need. It's supposed to be really good at that spot.
I can see Jalen Walker. Or whatnot going to the Jets. I can kind of see that too. Because I was saying I can see him either going D tackle or I can see him getting a defensive player because this is a defensive heavy draft. So I can see him bringing in Jalen Walker for that defense.
Yep. I think that's a very popular pick that a lot of people have mentioned for sure. It's like if he's there, like,
yeah,
it really just depends on who you like the most. That's really what it's about.
But Bryce, it's either between. I can see either between him or even Tyler Warren out of Penn State because they do need another weapon to go along in that offense and whatnot to help out with Breece Hall, and then you got Garrett at that wide receiver position. Mm-hmm. I really see if they add an offensive weapon, that would also make sense.
I mean, yeah, but it's just one of those things where they do. It's just like, are you addressing what really needs to be addressed? Would be the big thing. Of course, you could always get better. You know, that you never could be bad about getting better at a spot. But
I knew it.
Membu.
Wow. So they took the kid out of Boston College.
No, Membu, the kid out of Missouri.
No, my fault. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about my man.
Is it the first surprise?
Not really surprised.
I knew they were going here. I knew it.
I like that. I like it.
That's a good pick.
So
who's gonna be? So here's the question. So who's going to be the current? Well, they got Justin Fields there. So do you think that Fields actually takes off in New York with this team, or what?
It depends on if they can build around him.
Yeah.
If they can build around him, yeah, he could do it.
I mean, he got
a good talent,
and he's going to be running too. So I mean, I think they're going to be a run first team. Another reason why you go and get somebody like this. And then plus he's a pretty quick offensive lineman and athletic.
You got to think they drafted Mekhi Becton and he was a bust when he was there, so they had to retool that line. The kid they got out of USC a couple of years ago, he's been injury prone, so they needed an offensive line.
So
I think a dog goes tackle. Then these next two picks.
Man, maybe my cam with a dog go right here.
Yeah,
It's
Jalen
gonna
Walker
be
going to
it might be
Carolina.
Jalen Walker.
Bro, I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
Jalen Walker.
Don't be surprised if it's back-to-back dogs.
Jalen Walker.
Please
Well,
don't say
I
that,
mean,
bro.
it might be. It might be, but just don't bring it up. Don't speak that.
Jalen Walker.
Just don't let one of them go to New Orleans,
One,
bro.
but trust
I
me,
ain't trying to be negative.
somebody gonna trade if it's $2 back to back here.
I know you're trying to be
Somebody's
I
gonna
know you're
trade
trying
up
to be negative.
to Chicago and try
Just
to
don't
get
speak it to it.
Mike Green.
I don't want to say Chris, you got that right.
I don't want it to happen now, K Dub. Let me knock on a little wood. You know what I'm saying?
I'm knocking on this wood. Look, I'm knocking on this wooden tray over here, man. Look, you sitting here putting
Look,
that
that's
bad
what
juju out
normally
here, man.
Hey,
before we pick,
I'm just
Right,
saying.
don't-
I'm just saying. If we take ourselves out of our Falcon fandom, wouldn't you do it?
He probably go. I guess.
Do you want? I got a question for you. Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you a lie, or do you want me to tell you the truth?
I want you to tell me the truth.
I would.
I hate your ass.
I would.
Yes, I would. I'm not even gonna sit there and lie. Yes, I would.
In a heart.
Bro, you know what I'm saying, bro? So we gotta be prepared for the worst. You know what I'm saying? So we
But
ain't
you
gotta
know-
get ready. We already ready.
I'm gonna say this. Whoever we get, it's all about this logo business. You might not like the pick, but the thing you have to understand, and I said this in the bumper to bumper the other day. Don't boo these kids, man. They work their ass off to get to this level. And if you understood the sacrifices they make, let's keep this a buck, man. You would not boo them if you knew the struggles they went through to get to this level to even be
I
drafted.
tell you.
So you can be pissed off about the pick, you can voice your opinion, but don't trash the kid. This is something they've worked their whole life for. Real talk. Because it was, and I'm gonna say it was messed up how they did Penix last year in the dome. I mean, in the Benz, it was messed up. They all booed him. But the funny part about it is they was all begging for him at the Cousins.
I was ecstatic for Penix.
Hey, Ron,
Don't worry about whatever.
to be honest with you.
You got your number
Hey.
one fan right here, your pom pom right here.
Hey,
You
Ryan.
might have to
I
be
ain't
his
gonna
number.
prove it,
You
but
might be his number 3 fan because you got to deal with his mama and you got to deal with his woman.
Fiance.
At
Hey,
least,
Ryan.
at least I had a conversation with the mama. I ain't met the wife. I mean, the girlfriend yet. Like,
What's up, Boom?
fiance.
Hey, I promise you, I ain't gonna boo nobody that we draft. But if they draft Shamar Stewart, a guy who only had 4.5 career sacks, man, I'm slapping somebody downtown at the Benz, man.
Oh no, we can't do that.
Hey,
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
Be honest with you,
so
bro.
ladies and gentlemen of the chat, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for our guy, the Boom Sports. He's already incriminated himself just now. So let's go ahead and get this GoFundMe started.
Get that bail money up.
Let's go.
Don't get that bail money.
Hey
Hey,
man, we got to get that bail money,
I
dog.
gotta
Listen,
be hot about that one, man.
hey, Boom, listen. Johnny Cochran is 6 feet under. We can't get him out for you. We can't revive him.
I know
for
we
you.
can't, man.
I don't know what lawyer
I know
you
we
gonna
can't.
get for your troubles right now.
Guess what? The glove that you fit,
Gotta get
glove
the
that
young
you wear,
thug
it will
boy.
fit. And they won't
Hey,
quit.
while you playing, look, you might as well go ahead. You might as well go ahead and get Don King's lawyer or get Donald Trump's lawyer because they keep their asses out of jail.
Whoever
you
they
might be
talking
all right.
to,
Hey.
they said, no, I don't want to be no Carolina Panther. No, I don't want to be no Panther.
Go to
The
Charlotte.
Panthers do what the Panthers do. I know. Well, you know what? Truthfully, let's be real. I'm gonna take the goggles off for a second. They literally gave Bryce a weapon. They gave Bryce Young a weapon because Thielman's getting old. He still can play, but you got to have a replacement for him. So that makes sense.
What if they go tight end?
That would be a curveball.
New Orleans, if New Orleans drafts Shador, this is gonna be hilarious.
Are we ready to face Shador Sanders twice a year?
I'm still thinking
said it
Jackson
coming on.
Dart.
Hilarious because
They
you're gonna have a
take Shador.
conflicted
They
Deion
need a
Sanders.
quarterback. Hey, Bryce,
I
they
ain't
need a
gonna lie to
quarterback
you.
right now.
And I ain't gonna lie to you.
They might
If
shock
we-
us.
if
They might
we
take
draft
Jackson Dart for
If
all
they
we know.
draft Shador Sanders, I want to put his behind on the ground every single.
Yeah, I think Jackson Dart too, man.
Hey, I
Bryce,
need
think
somebody to
Jackson
go ahead
Dart.
and high step down the sideline when they pick him off. Do like his daddy used to do.
Every
Step on
single
that like
time.
Brian.
Here we
Every
go.
single time. I don't care if I get tackled. I'm still getting up and I'm doing the high step.
I'm gonna help, Boom.
I'm gonna help.
Hey, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that prime shuffle. You know how it go. Every time she do it, throw that pill. We gonna pick him off.
No, man.
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
Who they took a dog?
Wow.
I'm behind. Who they took a dog?
Yeah, Bryce need weapons. I understand it. Bryce need weapons.
Yeah, they took a
I
receiver.
get it.
Popular name.
told you they took a
They
receiver.
said wait until later. But
Ooh,
hey,
that's weird.
Well,
Yeah, that is-
technically it's not because I just said it. Bryce Young needed weapons. I
yeah,
called.
you need weapons.
Yeah.
Well, that boy
And he's
nasty.
technically considered the
That boy-
best receiver in his class to a lot of people.
You talk about the
Oh,
kid.
that boy
that
Ted
got
nasty now.
Consider him the
But
best
here's
receiver.
the
gonna
crazy
bring him
part
up.
about it
He
though.
gonna be a problem for going up against him. That boy good.
That's why I said he's one of the most dangerous, and this is what people don't realize.
Heck, right
He's one of the
now.
most
I know
dangerous
that, Ted.
players out there.
Talk about the kid that don't watch film.
Oh yeah, we got the
Hey,
deal.
Pharaoh,
He gonna be
So
a
you got to
problem.
understand is that wide receiver at Arizona is now going to be a problem for us. He pretty much is very similar when it comes to Drake. He plays like Drake London.
He does.
So they got their Drake London.
Hey,
6'4".
Smitty.
I brought this up
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Smitty.
my
I brought
Drake
this up to
London.
Chris,
Facts.
and I brought this up to Ryan.
You
Hey,
keep pick-
that guy in the open field, man, he got that long stride, and I can see AJ Terrell right now on skates.
Yeah.
AJ Terrell probably look. He's gonna be sweating bullets at
He
night.
gonna be just like that. They got the cornerback right there.
It's time to go get Azar.
Jalen Walker to the New Orleans Saints.
It's time to
Do,
go get
does-
Azariah
do
Thomas.
this change up the Falcon draft just a little bit?
No.
They already not going.
Nope. Not first
I
round.
still
I'm talking
got
about
two
second
there.
round and on. Second round and on.
Second round
They already announced
possibility.
he
Yeah.
going to the Saints.
But
Did they already announce he going to the Saints?
it get you think
Bro,
I think it's gonna
Pittsburgh
take
Jalen
might
Walker
try to
get
take
ready to go to the
Trey
Saints.
You
I
think
think this
Pittsburgh
force
try to
11 to get
Jalen
Trey
Jones?
Amos in the second round.
Facts.
Trey Amos.
Hey, I
Azariah
love that
Thomas.
pick. I would love that
Yeah,
pick.
hey, they might have to move up to get him, but I think that's what it's gonna require, though.
That's the first wide receiver taken off the board.
That boy Ted Nasty though.
Arian Porter, a
We
big
got Hill,
cornerback.
we got
You can look at him in the
Chances,
second
uh,
round.
Hill, man.
What's the
Yeah,
chances of
Iowa State,
New
Yeah,
Orleans
that boy
getting
Hill,
nervous?
man.
Yeah,
Taking
Iowa
a
State.
wide
That boy
receiver here?
almost 6'0" and a ooh,
Yeah, I think that guy
He
was
almost
6'3",
6'5".
Porter.
They going
Yeah,
quarterback.
6'3".
I
Yeah.
think
Who's
they
that?
could too. I mean, they could go Walker here too, though.
Yeah, it's
I
6.
see they going Shador,
So-
man. Go ahead and pull the trigger on Shador and move on
I
from
think
that.
they going
that
Shador right here too, man.
I say Jackson Dart.
Watch up. Oh, man.
I'm sticking with Jackson Dart right here.
He would rather face Jackson Dart.
You know what?
No.
Pittsburgh-
They just been talking about the last 2 weeks how they heavy on him.
I'd rather go Jackson Dart than Shador.
I mean, I will too because we got to face him
Hey,
twice
Uncle Lou,
a year.
man, I agree with you, but I gotta disagree.
Hey,
I
man.
say I'm going Shador Sanders, man. What Shador did with hardly no protection in
Hey, wait a
HBCU
minute.
football and in D1 and in Power 4.
They
I
took
gotta go
Calvin
Shador if I'm
Banks.
gonna take a quarterback.
Hey, who
man.
let Boosie up in here, man? This supposed to be a Falcon draft. Who let a Saint up in here?
You
Hey, shout out to Boosie, man. We see you out there, man.
Bro,
be at all the
Boosie,
Hawks
hey,
games. I'm
Hey
telling
man,
you.
hey man, tell your cousin Shaw, better known as Louis G or whatnot. I said, what's up? My right knee is a little bit better after that joker took me out in high school. Don't think I forgot. Shout out to that boy Shaw, man.
All right, Saints pick is in.
That's my guy.
They
That's
took
my
Calvin
guy.
Banks,
Who played
that's what
against
he's
his
saying.
cousin played against me in high school. He good people though.
Oh,
I think the
New
Saints
Orleans
going either
Saints.
Shador or Jackson Walker right here.
what? Okay,
I keep forgetting. Look, Boosie love the Hawks, but he is a Saints fan to the core.
Oh yeah.
They might have just took Shador.
Yeah, I think they took Shador.
Ain't no
Yeah, I think
blank.
they
They
told you,
did.
man. Hey, look, I called. I told you. Hey, look, he finna put
We
the
all
watch
said
up.
this
It's gonna
here.
be nice.
I mean,
It
yeah,
might be
Matchup. It's
Shador.
gonna be
Oh,
prime
what a
TV.
rip.
but why am I not afraid of that? Tell me why I'm not
I
afraid
say
of that.
this. I
You,
say
Chris.
this.
Here we go.
Hey, the probability of us getting Walker, Williams, or Green just jumped up to 70%. So I put that out there,
Yeah, I'm
man.
just saying.
Well, no, the Giants, the 49ers
Hey,
coming up.
I'm gonna
49ers got
say
to
it
go
like
defensive
this, and
line.
I don't care. I'm gonna say it like this, and I don't
The
give a damn
Bears.
how you feel about it. Hey, Shador, we was pulling for you while you was in college to do well, but hey, you a
Well,
Saint
we-
now,
we
so
gonna-
the
we
hell
gonna
with
do.
you, bro.
We gonna do.
Hey, the goal
Yeah.
is
To
to
hell
put
with
him
you,
on
bro.
the
You a
ground,
Saint
man.
now.
I ain't gonna lie, if he a Saint, I ain't, you know, it is.
Ain't
what
no
it is.
love here no more. You a Saint, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, bro.
if he a
Yeah,
Saint,
man,
if
when
he
you
a Saint,
you
screw the
Saint.
whole Shador
It don't
family.
matter. It don't even matter. But it's gonna
Hey,
be
if he a
it's gonna be
Saint,
prime time TV every
hey,
time, man.
if
Prime
he a
time
Saint,
TV going
screw the
I
whole
take
Shador
primetime
family.
TV whooping on them jokers.
Yeah, that's what
Hey,
I'm
if he a
saying. Well,
Saint
I
now,
mean,
screw
it
the
is
whole
what it is,
Shador
man.
family and the University of Colorado.
Ooh, hey K Dub, I got one for you. Take a look at the chat.
Here you go.
Trent, hey,
No,
Trent, leave
sir.
that good dope alone. Leave that good dope alone. You know what I'm saying? We
Oh,
gonna leave that
wow.
No,
alone.
sir.
Better go watch. You better go watch the tape.
Kennedy.
You better go watch the tape.
God damn.
Go watch the tape.
Hey, they didn't take none of them.
Man, my
Hey,
boy off
Clark.
the board, man. I'm not surprised they offensive line trash. That's not a surprise at all.
Guys, I'm
Never
so happy.
mind.
Yeah,
Hey,
we've
Boosie,
been
Boosie
talking
did
about
say,
taking
hey,
Mike Green and all this stuff like that. I'm happy Kelvin Banks Jr. is gone.
Woo!
Still,
Tonight, we
it's
can't
still,
forget
it's still
that
about the
offensive
trade.
nah,
line.
they got
Oh,
Kelvin.
they
No,
about to trade
So they did take Kelvin Banks.
they took Kelvin Banks instead.
Kelvin Banks.
Yeah.
They
So
said they
Boosie
gonna trip
Boo
that
was
line for
he
Derek
was
Carr.
Boosie Boo wasn't lying.
Steelers finna move up.
He wasn't lying. He was dead on.
Well, I guess Pittsburgh about to
dead
get
on.
him. So good. Hey, good luck, Shador. If you was a Saint, we
Bro, he
wasn't finna
going
have
to
no
man,
the
love.
Lions.
but
He was ready. He was
Hey,
But,
ready.
man,
He was
I
ready.
just-
going to San Francisco.
Prime time.
What?
I
Hey,
just
boom.
hate that.
Now,
I
boom.
just
That'll
hate
be a
If he was
scary
the Saint, it would have
scenario.
been like he was in Colorado again.
Boom. Now you know it'll be a scary scenario.
sir.
Now everybody's
Trent,
saying
you
that they want,
you trolling. You trolling, Trent.
but they want your boy Brock Purdy to get his bag or whatnot. He turned that money down. Don't think John Lynch won't pull the trigger on Shador.
Heck yeah, he would.
I
That's
th-
why I think he may go there.
I think he will. Hey, he may be going to San
I see him
Francisco
going to Pittsburgh.
or Dallas.
Now I see him Pittsburgh.
Dak Prescott just got all that money. I don't think they can pick him up.
I hate these people gonna
Don't
drop.
matter.
Like that. He gonna drop
They-
now.
Didn't
You
Jerry
saying
Jones?
it don't matter, but think
Didn't
about
Jerry Jones we talking about?
Unless
Anything
Indy go quarterback again.
it. Yep.
I mean,
Hey,
they
you
may
know
not
Jerry
go
Jones
that
desperate right.
So we've already seen
Hey,
three
you know Jerry
offensive
Jones
linemen
desperate right now.
in the top 10.
What that tell you?
You gotta get that protection right, my.
So here's the thing that Chicago could do, because Chicago has literally revamped everything on their team already.
O line.
They could either go O-line or they could possibly go edge rusher.
Do you think y'all think Chicago go Connolly from Oregon?
I
Yeah,
think they
I
go.
can
I
see
think they go edge rusher or they go linebacker. I really
Connolly.
believe that.
Connolly,
They can get
intriguing.
the, they
He
can
probably-
get the interior line.
I think they go linebacker, Ryan. I'm with you on that. Just because you remember they made a lot of moves in the offseason.
And-
They helped
and
their
that's
line.
why I was
They
saying
helped
that.
both sides of the line. You think about it. So they could go linebacker.
What did they go Ty Warren right here? They need another offensive weapon for
But
Williams.
here's the thing, Smitty. But they also need linebackers because of all the moves that they've made. Think about it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And you
that's
got a
true.
They
whole
might
new
go Georgia
team.
player right here. They might go Georgia player right here.
I got my buddy Colleen Wolf. That's my buddy right there.
Oh,
man.
I think they
Colleen.
gonna go Taylor Walker right.
Yeah, because
I
remember they
think Jalen
took
Walker
remember they
was
took Roquan, so
Yeah.
they got some history with taking Georgia player.
You know we
Yeah.
won't.
But if I'm the Bears, I would go O line.
I feel you, Pharaoh.
At this point, I agree with you on that because you got to protect Caleb Williams. That's your franchise quarterback at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
I
think what
see,
they
I
have
see
done
them
is not enough,
protecting
man.
Caleb. I can
So what
see a
about
tight
the
end
interior
too, though.
line?
I can see a tight end.
Hey,
Booker, the interior offensive
Hey,
line.
tight end.
look,
What about
Will
guard?
saying we win the division right now. Let's see if he's gonna say that when we get this pick at 15. You already know how Will is. He handing out pink
Hold
slips and firing folks.
Hold
He
you on
ready-
the curve.
He ready to fire
Hold you on the
everybody.
curve.
Hey, William,
Oh,
y'all
Joe
can't even
reserves,
win
sir.
the division when we give it to you.
Oh no, Will is in our division, bro. He's a Falcon.
Oh, okay. Oh,
We
he's a
saying
Falcon fan.
we
Yeah,
saying
he a
Will
Falcon.
gonna crash out if we
Yeah,
make
you know
a bad
Will.
pick.
You
Yeah,
know
that
Pink
William
Slip
Mack-
Will.
Oh, yeah.
You know Pink Slip
My
Will.
bad,
Will
William.
be back Chat, man.
Here we go. Here we go.
I see tight end or Georgia player. Which one?
I'm going.
To be honest with you, they really need.
Or they might take a Jahad Campbell.
But
I
but it could be a.
A lot of mocks got Jahad Campbell going late.
Oh wow! I mean, if they go all they could go offensive line, or they could go somewhere on the offense. I like tight end or maybe a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that last comment. The Bears may go Walter Nolan.
That might you add that on that defense that's already solid. That's gonna be a problem with that.
They got Montez Sweat already, so
that's a nice pick with Montez Sweat.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
They still did add Grady, who's gonna be a good veteran presence for those guys. So
this finna be the Chicago finna have one of the nastiest D lines in the league.
And then on top of that, they got an OP that can actually.
The dude got on cheese suit.
We'll get Caleb Williams.
Bro, the things that they be wearing out there.
I'm going offensive line, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go offensive player.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just got
RIP to Steve McMichael, man. They Mongo.
Rest in peace, Big Mongo McMichael.
Yeah,
offensive or tight end, but I'm feeling tight end for some reason.
William need targets, man.
He need, and tight end is a quarterback's best friend. Always has been.
Yeah, and Warren, he an ultimate weapon. He done play every position on the field.
All right, okay.
Let's see where we going.
Huh?
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is this here: the monsters of the Midway might get waking up again pretty soon with what they got there now.
I know, family. I know.
And they got a coach that's comfortable and ready to go.
He can offensive genius. So Caleb Williams might be all right.
Yeah.
Yep, he got drafted.
You know what I'm saying? He got a head coach that got it right.
The greatest running back of all time. Say what you want. I take Sweetness over anybody, any day. Jackson State alum, greatest running back of all time. Tighten up.
Hey man, Walter was different.
The GOAT.
For sure. Walter was definitely different.
That man had one of the most iconic freaking nicknames in the NFL. Wheatley.
13 years and you only missed one game because
Yo!
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a tight end. Yeah,
they took Tyler Warren.
I said tight end. I've been saying.
Hey, Doug, you called that
yeah, but him and Loveland, they neck and neck, man.
That offense with him.
I just didn't know what tight end. I just think it's a lot of. I couldn't say what tight end they were gonna get, but I felt tight end.
Right, bro. Hey, I said offensive weapon.
Wow, you on that? Wait a minute. You on that good powder if you think that. 13 years, you missed one game, and he retired the all-time leading rusher. Stop it.
Barry a little better.
Stop it. I love Barry Sanders, but no, you can't say that because Walter did it by himself before they won that Super Bowl. Walter was that one-man army. Barry actually had one of the Blades guys there. Just saying.
Herman Moore.
Hey, by the way, everybody, all Falcon fans that want to draft a tight end, I know they punching the air right now.
I'm crying.
I'm cool.
They punching the air right now.
Hey, look, man. Y'all got y'all generational tight end, man.
I'm cool.
Listen to our fans. We ain't drafting no more tight ends no time soon.
No, I'm talking about.
We still trying to figure out the one we drafted at number 4.
I'm trying to tell you, highest tight end everything.
He probably be the only tight end taking at number 4.
That high ever, right?
Ever.
Hey, unless play tight end. I think you're right.
The only player that might have been worthy that number 4, Brock Bowers.
Kyle Pitts made every team skeptical about ever dropping tight end.
Why he didn't go 4 or 5 because of Kyle Pitts.
He was hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Brock Bowers was working for him, but he didn't go to 4.
Hey, let's be real though. We were desperate when they drafted Kyle Pitts. We lost Ridley and Julio, so we were desperate.
Yeah. Yeah, we were very desperate. This
We were
draft is
blind.
very much shaping up in the favor of the Falcons right now.
AK Dub.
You got to see what
I
these
can
next
take
couple
this.
teams need.
The 49ers are either going to take an edge, a D tackle, or a corner.
Yeah,
They
I
going
can see
Jalen
Will
Walker.
I mean,
Johnson.
a center.
Yeah, I
Excuse me.
feel like
I can see
you know
Will
it'd be funny,
Johnson
they
right
take
here because that's
Malachi
secondary. I can see Will
They-
Johnson. That secondary beat up. They lost 2 key
but
players.
bro, you think
No, but
about it, they line is
I'll beat up.
is not like that either. What's going on, Miss B?
What's
That
up?
man-
SB, what's up?
What's going on?
In a minute. What's
What
up,
it
Miss
is?
Minnie?
B.
You think about it, that line need help too, though.
That's the reason I said I can see them taking either an edge, because remember, Leonard Floyd just came to us.
Right. So they
Then,
need
And I could also see them taking an offensive tackle. It's going to be in the trenches that they take, or center.
Hey,
Then,
go
then
defense.
the
the
other
reason I know that
linebacker
guy gonna be a legit tight end. Anytime you see a Caucasian family, no disrespect to my Caucasian family, with deer heads on the wall, hey, that's gonna be a physical guy, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel I feel you going with that, Boom. For sure.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Jalen Walker was the Butkus Award winner this year. He definitely is good.
Yeah. And honestly, the Falcons, he definitely a player that the Falcons could look in. We getting closer. Gonna see what it looks like.
I mean,
Still got my finger.
the draft is shaping up nicely for the Falcons front office. I mean, one of the players
is.
on this
Do
Highland
you
draft
think-
board will fall in their lap. And
If
we didn't have to
Jalen is
move
not-
back, move down, do all this crazy crap we was talking about. It'll
I
work
got a
out.
question. If Jalen's not picked by the 12th pick, do you think we get a correction and move up?
Yeah.
No,
You got to.
I think you sit where you at, see what happens. Because I mean, Jalen may be high on their board, but they may have somebody right behind Jalen that's high on their board also with it.
Jalen and Michael Parsons would be a nightmare in Dallas.
Oh God! Yeah.
But we know Dallas gonna be stupid at the end of the day.
Hey,
Hey, y'all.
while we waiting on this pick, y'all think Uncle Shay gonna get canceled, man?
No.
Dallas gonna go
He
receiver.
already stepped away from ESPN.
Yeah, he stepped
I don't think
back
that's
from
gonna get
ESPN.
canceled, though.
No, I don't think
Man, they
You
doing
just need
Lakers
to
and
stay away from
Pyro.
technology.
Yeah, I think he need to do that.
He said stay away
I
from
think-
technology.
No, he need to go talk to his brother. His older brother need to go talk to
He
him.
told me to stay away from technology.
Yeah.
Just stay away.
Sterling need to go talk to him, man. Keep your
They
head
trying to
up.
bamboozle
Like,
the
what
Lakers
you
and
want me to say to that motherfucker? I've been trying to talk to him his whole life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, you
I
never heard
mean,
his brother in any type of bad.
Sterling gonna stay out of this one.
Right.
Michael Williams is
Sterling, like I just
49ers just took Michael Williams at 11. As I said before,
Dang.
he was going to be a cornerstone piece, and everybody said I was crazy for that.
Boy, that's a good pick.
I said
Man, put him
edge.
with both.
I said it was going to be
tough.
edge.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie.
tackle, or center.
Whoever TV that is, I need you to rewind a little bit. Your stuff.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah, the 49 did lose an award at Travaris Ward.
No, they posted that on X.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm saying somebody asked in the chat. Was awards
Yeah,
still
they
there?
posted that on X. You got
No, well, good.
Harry,
That's why I try to stay away
Euro.
from all that. I don't be, because it kind of defeats the purpose of what we doing.
Facts.
oh,
Michael Williams, 49.
Ooh. I mean, but
Hey, fellas, look, I'm about to take off.
it's
My
not
son
surprising.
bad pull up.
That line need
All right,
that
okay.
line need
all right,
help.
boom.
All right, boom. Appreciate you.
All right.
Lynch
Yeah,
know what he
man,
doing.
Yeah,
That
that line need help. They just
I
lost.
mean, he
Leonard.
get rid of an older dog for a younger dog. That's basically what he did.
That's what they did. That's exactly what happened.
Basically,
Get rid of an older
And the
dog
thing
for a
was,
younger
it
dog.
wasn't like Leonard Floyd wasn't producing or whatnot. He's got
Right.
somebody that's on one. We got one gun auto and garage in the house, aka our boy Turbo Rent It Back. What's good, Sean?
Dude.
What it is? What it is?
Mm.
What's up, Turbo?
But
Oh,
wait a minute.
Shadur is falling though. But I wonder if Shadur is falling because Dion is behind the scenes saying no.
nah, he
Yeah.
falling because the media done painted a bad picture the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's why he
Saying the
falling.
meetings ain't going well.
But I seen the fall coming. I said it's gonna be either New Orleans or Pittsburgh. But if you go play at Pittsburgh, then I get
think
worried.
Pittsburgh.
Then I'm getting really worried. You go play at Pittsburgh. If
Shoot,
Denver
man.
don't take him,
I
then
ain't
I
gonna
think
lie,
it's not-
Miami
that's
can
what I
take
think
him.
was.
Because
Hey,
Tua
fellas,
is
it
not
is what
hurt.
it is. So right now, it look like we might either be going Green or Jalen Walker or the kid out of Boston College if we go edge.
Donovan is Araku, baby.
Hey, what do you
I
think
wish
Jalen
mine-
Miro gonna
Hey, don't sleep on Jahad Campbell too. He's still out there.
They say he
I feel
found
like
like
you
a
can
medical.
kind of
I
trade
got him
that.
going. I like his mom.
No,
Late.
no, Jalen Walker's from North Carolina. Kool-Aid. He played at Georgia. He's from North Carolina.
Hey, where you think Jalen Miro gonna land up?
They saying what up to too.
Depends on where the quarterback falls
I
in the
think
first
Miro
round.
go top of the second round. I
Hey,
think
Walker's
Miro go
already
top of the second.
already being taken. I'm saying Walker's gonna probably end up going before we even get to him. Because you still got Dallas, Miami, and Indianapolis before.
Oh gosh, if Dallas take Jalen Walker right here.
I'll be quick.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Somebody said they're gonna go.
Dallas take
I think
Jalen
Yeah,
Smith
that's why I
called that
said.
out.
and mess
Yeah.
around and
Smith
give
called that out.
Parsons
Michael Parsons.
to stay
Oh,
because he
yeah.
got a running mate too.
I mean,
They're
that's
gonna be
usually how it
lining up
goes.
anywhere on the
Right
field.
before we pick, the guy I want always go right before we pick.
Well, let's see.
Man, they took Michael Williams just so he wouldn't be a Falcon. You know Shanahan, I don't trust him. I don't
No,
trust him.
you got a bona fide dog. I tell you that.
But
Well,
I'm telling you,
And y'all do
the
realize
the
Michael
Falcons
is one of them good old country boys from Rome, Georgia.
Yes, I do know that.
Yeah, the Falcons probably tried to trade up, but you know the asking price probably got higher. So yeah, they probably tried to trade up to get him.
Man,
but
Atlanta didn't
I
try
don't
to
think they
trade
try
up.
to trade him. I think
I'm
they
with you,
sit
K
right
Dub.
where
I
they
do
at.
not think they try to trade up.
Atlanta is not gonna trade up for that.
All to him.
yeah, but it got them Mike Green and
if Jalen
Jalen Walker
go,
going.
then we going green. I'm telling you, then we putting the trigger
Yeah.
on green.
And there's Kelvin Banks getting whooped by Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude, that dude is
Kelvin
a
Banks
Swiss
is-
Army knife.
I think 49ers and Saints play this year.
So I know I'm a little fast or whatever. So
Woo, Fred Warren.
Yeah, Fred Warner.
the Dallas Cowboys took Alabama right guard Tyler Booker at 12.
That's not a surprise. They lost a lot.
That's
Hey,
not,
look,
yeah,
what we say?
Zach
What we
Martin
say,
just
boy? What
retired.
we say,
didn't he?
Chris?
Who was there?
That's it.
One of them just retired, didn't he?
Hey,
Yep.
Dre, Dallas isn't taking Walker. They just took a right guard. I'm literally looking at it right now
they
on
had to. They
X.
had to retool that offensive.
Hey, look, what we say, Chris?
Oh, y'all
Sit,
stay
hey,
off
stand pat.
I'm not staying off X at this
Y'all
point.
stay off
No, I am not staying off X. I literally just called. I literally said they was gonna probably go.
Yeah,
O-line.
Miami. I think Stark's going here because they need help in that secondary, man.
Oh, Miami's
That's
gonna grab
Stark's
Starks. We already know.
going to Miami, man.
Yeah,
Stark
I
going
can
to
see
the
Stark
Dolphins.
there.
I seen about 6 mock drafts with Stark going to Miami.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is this: if we get who I think we gonna get, I might just turn the screen off and run outside and just holler for 1 second. I'm gonna lose all my decorum if that happens. But if it doesn't, I'm still gonna be happy with whatever we get.
We talking about Jalen Walker, right?
The whole city of Atlanta.
No, I'm talking about we gonna get Mike Green. Watch, we gonna get old Mike Green.
Yeah, and I know how you feel about Mike.
Let me warm the old tablet.
Hey,
up.
you know I was being facetious when I said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But hey, even if he does come here, I'm not even gonna be mad because the kid is a good player. I can't even sit there and knock that. Dude is nasty.
Jerry loved them offensive linemen, boy.
But he had to do that. That was
That would tell me that organization has moved on from not taking guys with their risque backgrounds. That's why I kind of like what we took.
They might shock us tonight.
No, they had to get Dallas had to get that pick because after all
That big boy moving, ain't he?
Nah, Tyler can move.
No, here's my thing. I think Mike Green is a good player, but I think he's gonna need to be polished a little bit more. But I think later in his career, he's gonna be a problem.
Nah, man, don't ever get that, man. That disrespectful as hell. Big Beasley.
Yeah, he moved State.
Ain't
Yeah, that big boy moving.
boy, you can move.
Hey man, that man
Tyler-
just
Tyler
that
let
man
them
just
know.
to get good money.
Hey, I bet Tyler dancing and everything. Stop playing.
Oh, he already done got advancement with money. He got money in his pocket right now.
Oh, yeah, the money there.
Yeah,
He got that advancement
you know,
from
these
the
boys
age.
got them NIL boys, man. These them NIL
Yeah.
boys. Them boys got changed before they get to the league. They NIL
Cowboys
money.
fans are Cowboys fans are in shambles right now. They are pissed.
Wait,
They-
I wouldn't be pissed. I actually like the picks.
But think about it. In the last
They need to go
last
that
5
route.
years, they've lost Frederickson. They've lost Zach Martin.
Hall
Hall of
Yeah.
Fame.
Malachi right
Yeah,
here.
Tyron Smith just retired.
Hall of Fame.
They offensive line been
Malachi
decimated the
right
last 5 years.
You had 3
Yeah.
Hall of Famers retired. I'm like, come
Right.
on.
Right here.
What's the chances of them going Will Johnson because of Jalen Ramsey?
I can see that.
Whoa. I didn't think about that.
Hey man, I ain't even think about that. Now you got me thinking about it.
Hey
Oh,
Chris,
I
I wish
just
that.
think
Hey Chris, I wish I had that get you thing right here because I kick you square in the butt for saying that.
Dang, what's up?
So they go start.
Oh, I ain't think of that.
They go Starks. I think they go Starks or whatever. In this one.
I mean, it's
Yeah, me and
very
the story
possible.
think
Yeah,
about
I
it.
like Stark.
Yeah,
I just
like
think
Malachi.
about Jalen Ramsey, and I'm like, well, Will Johnson, Ricky
Spam.
Deal.
Big boy,
If
man.
I ain't so many kids, I just see too many drafts him getting something like be in love with him.
Right.
320.
Okay, I see you, Dre. That's
Oh,
definitely another one. Jade Barron.
Okay.
Oh, Jade Barron.
Jade
Okay,
Barron
I
was
like me some Barron now. I do
My
like
sleeper.
Barron. I like that guy.
My sleeper
I like
going to the
Barron.
Oh,
Dolphins.
Barron, that's a Swiss Army knife. That dude can play corner, slot, safety, anything you need him to, and he ain't scared to tap.
Barron the press.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
He a little small, but that kid got heart, man.
Facts.
Play big. Though.
Million-watt smile coming to the Metroplex. So there's the Pirates. Oh, and then don't forget that. I mean, Jack's the only guy.
Yeah, Dre, I agree. He might slide a little bit because of the medicals,
Texas.
but whoever get Johnson, trust me, they getting an all-pro player.
Oh, yeah, they getting a football
Yeah,
player.
oh,
Go get it
Will
twisted.
It's a big, strong.
They are getting a football player.
Long runs saw from Alabama from Jalen Milroe with him clearing the way. And when you think about him,
What a Pittsburgh get Jalen Milroe.
He's all
Woo! Hey, look, if I get Milroe, I'm coming out with a package with something nice. He gonna have a package.
What your bet?
Get it and go.
What if they get Jalen?
Get it
What
and
if
go.
they get Jalen Milroe?
Hey, we
Cause
got
you
a
already
super
know-
chat in the building. Hold up, we got a super
wait,
chat from
wait,
Shaka Zulu.
Shaka, what's up, my guy?
What's up?
What's
My
up?
boy Shaka,
What
man,
it
big
is? What's
supporter.
up?
Big supporter since day one, man.
Yo, man.
Big supporter, man. What's good, man? Appreciate the
Hope you're
super
doing
chat.
well. Your incident you had went through. I hope you know what I'm saying. Hope you're doing well. Your health. Day one.
Sure.
Facts.
Day one.
Facts.
Because you know what? You know why I say that? They offensive coordinator.
introducing the new
You don't think Al Smith might like Jalen Milroe a little bit better than Shador?
Right.
I mean, I got what you're saying, but I just see Milroe as a guy for the second. He just at the draft because they invited him, man. I see him going up for the second unless somebody trade back into the first round and come get him.
Right.
Or Indianapolis might be like, you know what? Bring him on in.
Dolphins pick is in.
Hey,
I
your
think
boy
the
over here.
Ty Warren
Hey,
not falling
Smitty,
past the coach.
your boy over here flagging. He didn't want nothing to do with Michael Williams or whatever.
Who that?
Who?
Another group that you deal with. He was saying,
Yeah.
he's sitting there saying, man, like he was heartbroken over that. That man wanted nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Oh, who did Miami get?
Fresh every day.
I'm kind of slow.
Saying their pick is in, but
Georgia. So hey, fellas. So here's the thing: Georgia can set the record this weekend for most ever players drafted off of one team. 2017, Alabama had 47. Miami of 2001 had 38 players. UGA is sitting at 36 players already drafted from the 2021, and 15 more are eligible for this weekend. So
Yeah,
it might be a record that might get broken.
Yeah, 5 year span. Yeah, that's crazy.
Huh?
Man, that's
So
that
that's for
Kirby
the
Smart.
dog fans out there.
Yeah, that's that Kirby Smart. Man.
I believe Milroe might go to the Giants. I know that sounds crazy.
You know what?
No, you saying that. No, think about it. If you
I can
get
see
him,
that.
you can sit him in the
that makes a
room
lot
with
of
two
sense.
veterans. Huh?
I can see
No,
that
just
happening.
think
I
about
think
it.
you own something right now.
Because hear me out on this one. I want y'all to really listen to this. Pharaoh, I'm not saying that he starts. What I'm saying is he can be developed.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. And with him being developed or whatnot, you put him in a position or whatnot to sit behind Russell Wilson, who's won a championship, and then you also have Jameis Winston, who's a locker room fixture. So he can learn from both of those guys and actually be something nice.
That make a whole lot of sense. If they can
I
pull
think
that
it
off,
makes sense because they got to pick at the top of the second round. So I can see that happening, and like a draft stash player, and the next 2 years, then you have to be able to rank.
They already got the wide receiver there. The wide receiver there is true. You add that with a Milroe in a couple of years, it might be a problem.
Agreed.
Let's see what they gonna do. What y'all gonna do?
You think Malachi Stark?
I think Malachi Mox, man.
I mean, my thing is, I still believe that they could go.
Will Johnson.
Yeah, I think they can go Will Johnson. I think they can go Will Johnson. I think they could go crazy, but they could go Shadura if they don't believe in Tua.
They paid him too much money.
Hey, don't say that, Chris. I want to send Kirk Cousins to Miami.
Oh my bad. So in that case, they could go defensive line. I don't know who, but they could go defensive line.
Yeah, I mean, they need everything. So it's everything at this point.
Yeah, they really do. But they need somebody to get after the quarterback. They ain't have a lot of pressures like that.
They got Bradley Chubb that don't.
Dolphins took Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle.
That's not a surprise. That's
not a surprise. Okay, good job. Okay,
quarterback. But
and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I would have loved Kenneth Grant in Atlanta. Come out of Space Eater.
Hey, he went a whole lot higher.
Hey, guess what?
Andy,
Tyler Warren
Andy,
to the
you better
Colts.
not take.
Hey,
Yeah, Tyler
Warren
Warren
to the
definitely to the
Colts,
Colts.
y'all.
Tyler Warren,
That's already happened.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Come on,
Tyler
Yeah,
Warren's going to the Colts.
that was a
I
given.
can see that.
Don't let
That
this
was a
up,
given.
dirty. Don't let it up, dirty. But do not let this up. You got one assignment.
All right, we got a lot of options, y'all. We got a lot of options.
Well, we taking Green. We taking Green. We taking Walker. Who we taking?
I'm
Bro,
going Walker.
I'm gonna lie.
You got one
You
assignment.
got,
Whatever
bro.
you want.
The Falcons got about 4 or 5. All I'm gonna tell you is this: here, if you don't get Jalen Walker, if you get Walter Nolan, I'm gonna shout for that one too, because that right there is nasty.
Oh, hey boy, that's a space
If
move.
they
with that.
take Walter
listen,
Nolan
I
at
want-
15,
Only thing I don't like about Walter,
Yo,
I like
the Falcons have traded back.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm starting to think Will Johnson again.
Listen to your boy A1 and trade back and get more.
Wait a minute. No, they said, wait a minute. They said so. Yeah. Well,
Where you finding this at? You on Twitter, man?
I'm going through NFL analysts, baby. NFL analysts.
Yeah, they got the inside scoop.
What happened?
Trade back. Oh,
They
why
say
it took so long for them to trade back.
they say it's a very strong possibility at this point.
That they
Oh,
trade
Lord.
back.
Yeah, because they wanted Michael Williams. I'm telling you, when they made that last push, just like they did with Penix last year.
guy.
Oh yeah,
Stand back and take your guy, man.
It's a lot of options though, fam. It's a lot of options.
If we can get
Boy,
a
Boy,
third or fourth round pick,
I'm nervous as a hooker at a pimp convention in Mississippi right about now.
I mean, nervous.
Oh, geez.
I'm feeling some type of way right now.
That's a
Yeah,
hell
you
of
out of
an
control.
analogy right there, fam.
Hey man, listen, I'm
You out of
nervous as a
control.
hooker. I'm serious. I'm nervous as a hooker in a room full of pimps at a Mississippi pimp convention. I'm telling you.
boy, how you pull that off?
Jalen
I don't know,
Walker,
dog.
is
It's just what it
very
is.
man. I mean, I guess if you don't take Jalen Walker, you gotta be trading back, right? Or
Yeah,
Mike
if you
Green.
don't say Jalen,
Lord.
that means Mike Green gonna probably be there.
They wanted Michael Walker. They wanted Michael Williams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Great
I
Beard.
think so. I
They
can get
made
behind
that Penix move the last 2 weeks. So yeah, they pushed hard on Michael Williams. And like I said, they probably tried to trade up to go get him. But no, the price went up.
If we can get 2 more additional picks, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we can get a third round pick. Yeah, I love that. Second or
All right,
third.
Kirby.
That's why we can trade. That's why we can.
All right,
Can't
all right,
trade. We
Terry.
got that to
You
trade.
can't, all right, Terry. You can't mess this up. We on the clock now, baby.
All right, come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm
I
just
got
saying
faith.
he's there for the taking. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Wait a minute, we traded back or we traded up?
Right now. No, we in our regular pick. 15.
Yeah, 15. That
Tyler
was
Warren was taken, so we're at our regular pick.
Okay.
I like Tyler Warren. I think that would be tight end to me. Like Tyler Warren, nasty.
Yeah, if they trade back and Mike Green and damn Jalen Walker get picked, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
You said what happened?
I see if they trade back and miss out on one of those guys, both of those guys, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, don't get me wrong.
I'm not.
Chris Boyle.
I think that was the best tight end in this draft right there. That was the best tight end.
yeah, Warren, he that guy.
No, the best tight end in this draft is your boy out of
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green, yeah.
Tackle P.
I'm just saying too. I like this here. I just really do.
Hey, Kool-Aid drinker, my heart rate up too. I got my blood pressure right over there on the table. Right
Yeah,
now.
man.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, fam. It's so many different ways we can go, bro. We can go corner.
Is your heart rate up right about now?
Yeah.
Yeah, my blood pressure medicine right there.
We could go Mike Green. We could go Will Johnson here. We could go
Jalen Walker.
here.
I think it's Jalen Walker a bust, man.
Starks here, even though I think we already have Jesse Bates.
They already done told him
One
to check.
assignment. That's five.
Oh, that's why I
They
can't.
already done
That's
told
why I
him to
can't
check.
do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just like again, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Lord,
That's all.
Lord.
Lord.
I ain't talking about glory.
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 Wade in the water.
Here we go.
Wade in the water, children.
Do something.
Yes, I'm singing a spiritual.
Do something for me.
All right.
All right.
The good Lord understands I done paid my tithes and drank the communion, and I ain't been
We
playing
officially
around.
on the clock, baby.
Curtis Bird official on the
That boy Kenneth Grant went so high.
You ain't lying.
I wasn't surprised though.
I mean,
Him
I'm
and
not
Mason
surprised,
Graham, man.
man. It's just, you know.
Him and Mason Graham, they built each
The
other.
trail has all that when you get the guys that you want to get. You know, the trail has to have some little twists and turns for you to get the guys that you would like.
Right.
So I'm just happy to go the way they. I'm happy for my kill, and I just pray he goes do the right thing here.
You gotta take.
Bring it home.
Falcons are about right now. Falcons are think they're kind of working on it.
This. Yeah, all right, what we gonna do? Because we obviously ain't trading back. So what we gonna do? Let's see.
Right there, he right there. He right there.
Right there, y'all. Right there.
You
We
right
got
there.
all those guys
I
there.
think this
right
might.
I would love to be
this
correct.
might be.
2 years in
I
a
think
row.
this might be the quietest I've ever been in a while.
I would love to be correct 2 years in a row because I started the draft off by saying we either gonna get Michael or
Jalen.
You need to go walk. Well, I mean,
They was at that private workout about a week ago for both
Facts.
of those guys.
Shake your hands, slap it,
You gotta
slap
go
it
walk.
back to politicking and BS. Yeah, they were doing all that.
I didn't think Walker would still be here. But man, Mike Green's still there though too, bro. It's like that's tough.
But you take if you gonna go cap and like high character guys, we take Jalen. Jalen needed no kind of trouble at Georgia at all. So I mean, and everybody else was racing cars and getting all kind of charges and everything. So I mean, I think it's the right choice for the organization. And then you
Now keep it real.
appease
Now keep it real with me, y'all. Do y'all want just a Georgia Bulldog, period, or do y'all
No.
what is it?
I want the best.
I
player.
really want
He
the
was-
best
he was a
player
good
that can
player,
help
though.
us
I mean,
to
he
get
won
to
the
the
buckets.
quarterback.
He won the bucket. They get to the quarterback, and he a dog.
Again, I want the best. I want the best player that's gonna come here. But let's be honest, though. Again, it would be nice for us to get that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Get the pick in.
Nah, they going down to the very last minute.
Yeah, they want.
They tough
It's
decision.
so many options,
I think
man. Bro, it's hot.
ring.
And they may and the phone may be ringing.
You got to go Walker though, because Walker can drop back in coverage.
Thank you.
And I mean, look, that's the difference. He can drop back in coverage.
Troy Anderson can't do it.
Drop.
I mean, Jalen Walker can.
Hey, Graybeard, I'm gonna be honest with you. Troy Anderson can't even walk up the steps at this point.
Oh man, Head ain't no.
Trey Anderson.
He
Trey
might
Anderson.
kill you.
Hey, what you say? He tender as a smoked neck bone.
Not the smoke net bone.
Not the smoke.
This clock, this drill like this moment, that picture been
God,
shit. Y'all
hey,
this shit that hole.
Hey man, they killing me, man.
Do not overthink this pick. Do not overthink this pick.
There's so many options, family. This thing going down to the down. They still ain't the pick. Not even in.
No,
They're not even.
They
They're not
said
even.
we gonna take every second.
They are not posting this even on the on even the social media sites at this point.
Keep that thing tight.
They don't know exactly what's going to happen. I believe the phones are ringing.
They can get job, right?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, they probably taking calls. I agree. They probably taking
I
calls.
hate Terry. I hate Terry Fontenot. He always like wait till the typical last minute. Just go out there and pick him. Let's go. You know what you want. Stop keeping us waiting.
Terry, like, man, that's my job right here. If I don't get this right.
No, his job on the line.
His job should be on. Let me shut up.
Line either way, no matter what.
Let me shut up.
In a minute.
But I seen a lot of mocks saying Will Johnson too, you know. So
That was my first pick, man. Will Johnson, yeah.
Jihad Campbell.
They don't. Boy, I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm hoping we don't go corner here.
Either way, somebody not gonna be happy with whatever pick we get.
Right. Indeed.
Either way.
Again, I want a different pick. At the end of the day.
Play on the board. It's a high value pick at 15. You getting the top 5
30.
rated play on the board.
All right, we ain't moving. All right, pick is in. We not moving. No trade backs.
Ooh,
all right, so no trade backs. So maybe day two will be different.
We got to go represent.
Come on.
Here we go.
Give me something good, y'all. Come on.
Come on.
Let's go, Atlanta. Difference maker here.
Stop playing with me.
Difference maker here.
Stop playing with me.
Walker.
The
Green.
Falcons did it. Jalen Walker is an Atlanta Falcon. The Bulldog report just quoted. Let's go. Let's go.
2 years in a row, I called it.
Finally did something right.
They get the lights on, man.
Hey, they finally got it right. We got a Georgia boy in the building. Let's go, baby.
Woo.
Let's go. Jalen Walker is an Atlanta Falcon.
Jalen
Let's
Walker.
go. First
So
round
you
pick.
mean to tell me that these boy finally took
Oh,
them
2 years in a row. Check the Walker this year, baby.
Hey, at the end of the day, chill. Y'all relax.
Shut up, Chris. We gotta enjoy this moment. We've been dealing with this for years. Boy, y'all got me ready to call my mama. Lord Jesus, there's a God. We've been saying this should have happened a long time ago.
Hey, one, I'm out, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy, Uncle.
Hey,
Lou.
appreciate you,
coming
Uncle
through.
Lou.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming through and hanging with us. Yeah,
Sure.
man. You know,
Uncle Lou, make sure you come
out
back to
here.
visit us, man.
Man.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Man,
Whenever you guys invite, I'm in.
Hey, K-Dub.
Okay, no
Hey,
problem,
hey,
man.
K-Dub, dog.
Coming
Hey,
through
All right.
again.
Thank you guys.
this weekend getting ready to be nasty.
Jalen,
Wait.
and you see, Jalen had his red suit on already.
Yes, sir.
Just in case.
We got a dog.
I love
We got
about
us a
it.
dog finally.
Jalen said, "I'm just going around the street, y'all. I'm going around the street."
Hey man, listen.
Well,
I'm just listen. Hold
me
up.
and Chris,
I just
me and
posted
Chris
the link
said,
in the
just
chat.
stay put, stay where you at, stay where you at. Don't move.
I posted
Just
the
don't
link
move.
in the chat.
Don't come.
We finna do a little something.
Hey.
Do something before 2 something, baby.
Jalen.
Let's go. It's
Jalen.
about damn time they took a dog.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be talking
We
about.
gotta get Schumann.
The man helped us win 2 national championships. He's staying home, and yeah, let's go.
Hey, everybody in McKinney bench just erupted.
Oh yeah, I know they did.
They erupted.
They're my dog.
Ooh, you got
That's
two
my
dogs.
dog. That's my dog.
Lord,
That's
and
They're my
Walker.
dog. For sure. They're my
Oh,
dog.
give
Go
a
get
damn-
that
look,
left.
I don't give a damn at this point. I'm happy as hell. Let's go.
They're my dog for sure.
Go get it.
They're my dog.
Oh, and
They're not out.
boy,
Man,
we
boy,
finally got us a real pass rusher. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
And I ain't gonna lie, Arthur looks happy.
Terry, you might have
Man,
just
I feel
gave
like-
your job.
Arthur does look happy. He does.
You might have gave your job. Look at God.
You might have did. We're gonna see. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still trying to see if they gonna try to do something like they did last year and try to move back.
Boy,
You know what? They might
K-Dub.
trade back in the second round.
Hey, K-Dub, you know I'm finna have the birdcage artwork going crazy now, dog.
You ain't got no
I'm just
choice.
like, I'm a
You know it. Hey,
That
you
pick-
know it's about to
aesthetic
now
and
here's,
everything too.
now here's the question I got
in a
for
row,
you.
man. It's crazy.
Now, what if we double down?
Right.
What if we double down? And my guy was saying, what if Mike Green happens to fall and we could grab him too?
Well, we get him, man.
I'm cool with
about to
him
get
or Donovan Izaraku.
Hey man, shout out to Coach McGriff, Coach Terry McGriff, who's one of the Birdcage alum in the building. He's watching the draft with Alabama Crimson Tide legend, Mr. Eric Curry.
Hey,
Shout out to
salute
Mr.
to
Curry
him.
and whatnot.
Oh, man.
Salute to
Shout
him.
out.
Salute
What's
to
up,
him.
Big Grill?
Mr. Curry
What's up?
and Mr.
Here we go. Here we go. I knew Will was about to
Mike
come
Green
in. Hey,
was
Will.
in our hands.
Bye,
He
Will.
was in our
Will,
hands.
you ain't finna spoil our party tonight. If you come in here, we jumping down. We jumping on your neck tonight.
If not,
But I mean, my thing is
I'm
again,
just- I'm
Ryan
just
said
joking,
it
though.
earlier. There was going to be somebody we draft that, and then somebody was going to be
man,
not
I'm
pleased
ecstatic,
with it.
man.
Because let me understand, because you know a lot of people were saying we should have took a Georgia player before this draft, and this draft was not necessarily for the Georgia players. I say
I
you
mean,
win the
he
Dick
did
Buckets
help
Award.
them.
No, they don't just give those awards to just anybody.
No,
Yes, Kool-Aid. We just drafted a starter, sir. Yes, we
Oh, yeah,
did.
he did.
Jalen Walker's a Buckets Award.
Yeah, we
winner.
just drafted our Mike. We just drafted our
Hey, I
Mike.
got one for you. Here's a guy. If we can't trade back and double down, I'm gonna give you a guy that you can look at. Nicky Minari, if he's still on the board.
Yeah, you can. He
Walter-
should be still there at the end of the round.
Hey, but think about it. Walter Nolan hasn't gone anywhere yet either. Who's that at the bottom? Oh, that's Will.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming to the Birdcage for the first time. Smitty, can you get back in here? Because we got some stuff coming through here.
I know he was.
We have the Predator 55, one of the greatest Falcon pass rushers
Oh, yeah.
of all time, next to Mr. Claude Humphrey. We have the
Predator
legendary
55
John
live,
Abraham.
baby.
What's going on? Welcome to the cage, Mr. Abraham.
What's going on, fellas? I'm over here. I'm over here
Good
at
to have
the
you,
draft.
man.
And we got our boy Coach Brent in the building, who just popped up too.
You said,
Hey, good evening.
what you say,
What's up,
John?
Coach Brad?
Hey,
What's going
so
on,
John, I want to ask you, how do you feel about Jalen Walker coming to the Falcons organization, and what do you think he's going to bring to the table at that pass rushing spot?
I mean, I think everybody's just happy to have finally getting a Georgia defensive lineman to come to Georgia. I mean, come on. Like, I was last year, I mean, I remember years past, every time they had a Georgia guy, I'm like, are they going to take a Georgia guy? Like, are they going to – you got Philadelphia got the scheme all the way down. Like, their whole D-line is just Georgia. We ain't got it yet. I'm like, what are we doing? So, for me, I think Jalen's going to come in and, first of all, he's going to be a fan favorite, as you know, and everybody's looking for another John Abraham to make a presence. And I think getting a guy young like that is going to really build a team, you know, especially getting rid of Grady Jarrett. So you having a guy that people can start selling jerseys again, and I think he can be one of the guys you're going to worry about buying some jerseys.
Hey, John, what do you think about the Jets picking an offensive lineman at number 7?
I don't know what the hell that was. I was hoping they was.
Hey, I knew they were gonna take one though, John. I knew it.
I think the trade with the trade kind of messed everybody up. The Travis Hunter trade.
Yeah.
It seemed like everybody okay. We're not gonna go for what we want. We're gonna go for what we need now. So we're gonna look at our team and see what our need is compared to, like, let's just keep the draft like what we want. Like, what we want is out of the picture now because, you know, Travis is gone, so the whole draft is a little itchy now. So let's just get like what we need now. Let's not waste money in the first round.
Right. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Hey man, at the end of the day, we have Walter Nolan to the Cardinals.
Walter Nolan's gone to the Cardinals, so that's definitely a big pickup.
That's it.
Hey John, what do you think Atlanta going with their second round pick? What would you be looking at?
I would try to get another end, honestly. I think there's still gonna be a couple of guys out here. There's one guy that I'm really partial to, Kyle Kennard. I think he'll be a great pickup in the second round, or either the third round or fourth round. You know, he's a guy from South Carolina. He's a hard-working guy. He's young, and I think he'll get, you know, just he can drive down. You don't got, like, if he don't work out, he can drive home. Like, just kind of sometimes it's just common sense. You know, you ain't wasting money. Like, if it don't work out, he can just drive home. So it's just like, hopefully they can get him, but I hope they just try to stack this defense as much as possible. I think the offense is loaded. I mean, every time you see it, the offense is loaded. So there's no point in you trying to look at it. Look for another corner or a safety. You know, if they go down and get old boy Jalen Ramsey, you know, that will handle that part. But I think I see a lot of stuff, especially because how the draft is loaded with like guards and tackles now getting picked so high. It pushed all the skill players down.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah.
So John, I got a question for you. Because Smitty did not read my super chat off the other night. Smitty, you're not getting away with that. I'm calling your ass out for this. And it was in the chat the other night. So I wanted to ask you, because you came into the league, like you said, you got guys that were coming from smaller schools. You came from South Carolina, as you said, came in with a chip on your shoulder. How do you feel about the cats that's coming from HBCUs, where we're talking about some of these monsters that are playing a shutdown corner in the Kendall Bowler, Kenny Gallup out of Howard University at that safety spot, and many great pass rushers that are coming? Do you think we can grab some of these monsters and mold them as undrafted free agents? I know we're not taking them in the draft, but do you think we could possibly do something with that?
I think it's a smart situation. I think, well, you know, just be honest. You go from the head coach, you go from the GM, and you go from the quarterback now. I mean, it's black owned, baby. We're black owned and run. I mean, I don't see why not go to the HBCU and trying to find a player that can fit the scheme, though. I mean, let's be real. I mean, I want to see as many black players play in the NFL as possible. I want to see them get positions, but if they're not fitting the mold, we can't just throw them in there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, guys.
I like that assessment.
Anybody else got a question? Before you get out of here.
The rest of the draft. Y'all
man. Go ahead and enjoy yourself, man.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself, man. Thank you for stopping to the hurricane, man.
Appreciate you, John.
Hey, John, I do artwork, by the way. I got a poster waiting for you. So, Smitty, we going to get that poster to him eventually, bro.
Okay.
So, I'll pass that along to you.
Hey, Coach Grant, how you think about the draft?
Yes, that was exactly who.
Yes, Auntie, that was your man that you stalking on this damn show. Yes, that was your man.
Yes, that was him.
They gonna be nice about it. I ain't gonna be nice about it. Yo, stalking ass. I love Auntie Joe though. That's my dog though.
He said he was gonna come through and give us some thoughts, and you know what I'm saying, that's just John Abraham, you know what I'm saying, keeping his word and giving us his thoughts and everything. But hopefully he's about to enjoy himself, enjoy the rest of this draft, man. And hey, that's what happens, man. You know, so you just never know who's gonna
We
pop up.
appreciate it
We don't
coming
have
through, man.
Uncle Louis. We don't have Uncle Louis on here. We don't have John Abraham on here. Man, we
Petty
Yeah.
on here, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all who we actually were gonna get on here.
Yeah,
but he's having some issues right now. We were gonna have a former Falcon legend to come on here as well, and that was one that just popped up. We were gonna have Lynn Kane to come through draft night, but he got caught up in some recruiting information or whatnot. So shout out to Mr. Lynn Kane, Mr. William Andrews, backfield mate. So we definitely are gonna get him back because we had him for an interview, but he had technical difficulties. But he was actually going to come on draft night for us. So we'd have had 2 Falcons and a third relation to a Falcon with Uncle Louis. So damn, missed out.
Hey, but Coach Brent, how you
Yes,
think
sir.
about the draft? How you think about the draft so far? Good to hear you, my friend.
I think that's our best pick that we've had since Julio.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's you know, Coach Brent, you know it's been a minute, right?
I can see that. Yeah.
So here's a question I got for you, Coach. So if James Pierce does not get drafted in the first round,
Go get him.
we got we got a chance to pull him.
Go
Do
get
you
him.
pull
You
the
need
trigger?
bookends.
Yeah.
You need depth.
Yeah.
Philadelphia proved that to everybody last year.
Yeah.
Hey,
You ain't lying.
I'm
Yeah.
Ryan. I'm going back to what I said earlier. That Prince kid out of Ole Miss, he would be an excellent second round pick. If he's there in the second round.
Hey, but you know, hey Smitty, here's the funny part. They just pointed something out. Coach said this is the best move we've had since Julio. Guess what?
I agree.
Jalen Walker
I
went
agree.
11-2.
Yeah,
Everybody saying
They
that.
both at the same
So do they give it? So are they going to give 11 to Jalen?
Yeah. It's only right.
He can start. Yeah, he probably gonna get the number.
But you know what, though? I'll say this about Jalen. Now, here's the thing: temper expectations in the first year. He's definitely going to be playing with heart and hustle. He stays healthy. He's got a motor. Now, the thing is, there are some rough spots with him. You have to allow the kid to grow into the league.
Right.
Period.
Yep.
Period.
Now,
So
The thing about him that sets him apart, he's got heavy hands though, a lot like John Abraham did too. He's not a one-trick pony.
exactly. He can actually cover in the passing game.
Yes.
He actually is a run stopper, and he'll go after the quarterback. We've seen
Same way the legend that was just on the way he played. Yes. He's got heavy hands. Quick hands.
Now
Now,
we can
here's
get
the
Trike.
thing.
We can get Trike healthy with freaking Jalen.
But we still don't even know what Trice is gonna do. We gotta see. We gotta at least let him get his legs up under him, his sea legs, as we like to say, up under him, because he's coming off that injury, and mentally, he's gotta get over that mental hump, because physically he should be there by now.
The best thing about this whole situation
We ain't
is Jimmy
seeing him though.
Lake
He could
calling
if
the
he comes
defense.
out and gives us something, that'd be great. Though.
Yeah.
We're not seeing him.
I agree with you, bro.
Like.
I agree. Jimmy Lake is not coaching the defense.
Yes.
Hey Bryce, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
So
What's up?
now that we've made the pick, and when you look at the analysis, because you've had some breakdowns of all the players that we were talking about or whatnot, what do you think his best attribute is going to be with coming to Atlanta, and what could he do immediately as an impact player, starting off, even though he's a rookie?
I mean, honestly, bro, just back with his versatility, I think him just being able to create, just setting the edge, creating a threat of the pass rushing game. Obviously, I'm not expecting him to be like 16 sacks his first year or anything like that, but just creating attention where the offensive line teams have to shift attention towards him, and then that can create some other opportunities for the rest of the guys. Obviously, you're still expecting Ebiketie to hopefully, continue to take a step. You have a veteran in Floyd who can also help him come along. Guy's been in the league, former dog as well. So clearly, they're trying to do some things. I think Jalen from the get-go is going to be able to impact the game in different ways, depending on how they want to use them, which I think is the biggest thing, is the versatility. You can use them all over the defensive line, and then you can figure out what works best for him and how best to honestly fit him in with everybody else as you continue to try to make this pass rush better and get the defensive line in much better shape than it was a year ago.
Man, and when you look at what he brings to the table, and you talk about coming up, and here's the thing that people didn't realize with Philly. and I'll say this, it wasn't the fact that they just took guys off a championship team. It was the fact that they took guys that understood how to put in the work to get a championship and understood what that mindset was like to grind in, grind out every day. Now, he's going to bring that into this locker room. Now, the question is, does that actually run off on these players that we have?
I mean, it could. I mean, they already have, because you already got Leonard Floyd there. He understands what UGA is all about. He understands that pedigree. He understands that environment. Now, when you talk about all the other players on that team, like Trice, Roroke, everybody else, yeah, I can see him because they watched this man on national. I mean, on TV, winning national title. He understands what environment he came from. He understands how he was coached. So yeah, I can see that rubbing off of him.
I will say this too, fellas. I think that now that we have Jalen Walker, we could possibly just move Caden Ellis to just simply outside linebacker, just simply put him in the edge group.
Because that's his best skills, rushing the passer.
Right. You just have him solely worried about that. And you think about it. When we did change the defense, whoever changed the defense for those weeks, he flourished the most, when he was getting after the quarterback. So now I feel like when we have Walker, we could, take the pressure off Caden, let him get after the quarterback, one of his best attributes, take him out of the linebacker, as far as like being the Mike, take him out of that. So let him go after the quarterback. What y'all think?
Talk about year one?
I mean, I think they're going to try to move him.
Year one, eventually, just period, something. I think he doesn't need to be the Mike, I think.
I mean, it depends on how you use him, because the way that Kirby Smart used him at Georgia, Jalen was always moving around. It wasn't like he was just standing still at one spot. If you look at Michael Williams moved around, but Williams was more of an anchor on that defense and being able to eat up double teams and whatnot, and Walker was eating. Walker was eating. And then Walker also would fight through blocks and get to the quarterback. So again, you're getting a guy like Coach Brandt was saying that's heavy-handed and that's violent at the point of attack.
You need to use them just like Kirby used them. Put them all over the damn.
Man, all I know is Jalen, with the pick that we just got, the fan base feels rejuvenated for a little bit tonight. We ain't been this excited since when? 2015?
I think we're gonna mess around and get a couple of starters out of this draft, y'all. I do.
If he does that, he get the contract.
That's what we need you to do.
You got
They
one.
better or they're gonna get fired.
Hey,
the
you know the best part about this right here? The best part about this, K-Dub, even if he was to leave Atlanta, I ain't got to change the jersey because me and him got the same last name, so I'm good.
Ain't that something?
I ain't got to worry about trading my jersty in. I can actually invest.
I swear I'm waiting on a Moore. I'm waiting on us to draft a Moore. I've been waiting on it. I missed the Willie. I missed the Willie window. Okay, so I'm waiting on another.
Never be my last name on no Falcon jersey, and I can put it on there myself.
So here's the question I got for the panel and the folks that's in the chat or whatnot. The question I have for you guys is, what is a reasonable season for Jalen Walker and his stat line of what he could bring to the table? What is a reasonable season, sack wise, tackle wise? What do you think he bring to the table?
I can see him having about probably 4, maybe 5 sacks rookie season. I can see him probably being top 5 in tackles on the team. I can't give you a number yet, but I just think when Jalen Walker gets on that field, he's going to attack the ball. His presence will be felt. Offense will be like, hey, that guy. Watch that guy. And then that's going to free up everything else on the defense. So
I just think him presence between 7 and 8.
Yeah, I see about 4.5, 5 sacks.
Greg got him at 6.
I see 7, 8. That might be good. No, settle this. 6.
Because we still don't know what
I got him with
defense
5.5. I got him with 5.5 sacks or whatnot, and also 3 forced fumbles. That's what I got him for because we know he's gonna get tackles.
Because I got to key how Coach Albrecht is going to use him in the defense or whatever. So I'm keeping it for about 4.5, 5 sacks.
Yeah, I think
So-
5 sacks is nice. 5 sacks. 5 sacks. Honestly, I'm gonna go 5 sacks. I'm gonna go 12 tackles for loss, and I'm gonna go with 2 forced fumbles.
Yeah,
Fellas,
probably.
I got a dip. I got an early morning. I just wanted to just pop in and tell everybody.
Yeah, and I do too.
Hey, what's going on?
Got you,
I'm
Coach.
Good
I
to
think
see you,
I'm gonna
Coach.
get out in a second too.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get up.
So
Yeah,
lastly,
about 5, 6 sacks too.
So lastly, we're gonna do this here because we got our draft picks in or whatnot. All I'll say is this here. So when you really look at everything that we have going or whatnot with the Falcons this year, we still have the rest of this draft to build on. That's all I'm saying. I think we still have a lot to build on, and we still got a lot of moves that we're going to make. Which direction do you think we go within the next couple of nights?
I think we're still going to address the offensive line. I just don't know when. I think that might be like in probably. I think there's a possibility that we still might trade down in the second round to try to get like a third round or a fourth round.
That was my original assessment. If we do trade back in the second.
So that's a possibility as well. So
Trade back in the second, accumulate more picks.
I still think we're gonna go defense. I think there might be a corner this time. I think we might go cornerback.
So you think we go corner, no D lineman at this point to replace Grady?
No. You know what? I changed that defensive tackle. We lost a viable leader in that locker room in Grady. So Rourke is not there yet. It's gonna take time for him to develop because Grady just came on the scene here for a year, and he made it present felt. So I think a defensive tackle could be in our future, or we might look at what the Predators had, and go and get another book in. So those are 3 possibilities we can go with the second round pick.
Yeah.
I think
Trey Rush has got a question. What are you guys willing to give up for Jalen Ramsey?
She's gonna have to be next year.
Yeah.
It's gonna be next year.
That's really what I mean, especially we didn't trade back or anything out of that first round. So
It'll be next year. It won't be this year.
Yeah, next year draft. I give him a 3rd round next year for him.
Yeah, I give him a 3rd or 4th.
Kind of sweeten the pot.
Good. You ain't getting nothing this year. Keep rocking.
I mean, shoot, we ain't got it to give. Yeah.
Exactly. We only got what?
We got 46, and then after that, we got the 4th round, and then we chilling into the 7th round.
That's why I'm thinking the Falcons might try to get back in, try to at least get a 3rd round pick. That's what I'm thinking. If they can trade back in the second round and get possibly a 3rd round or maybe another 4th round pick.
I just feel like the Buccaneers about to piss me off. Oh, my bad. I just feel like the Buccaneers really about to make me upset. I don't know why.
I can actually hear Mike Green coming.
Bro, I don't know.
I can see Mike Green going there.
I just can't stand him.
What do you think they need?
You say what do they need?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically speaking, they need some folks on that line.
Ooh, they might go get our guy.
Who? Green?
No. A freaking offensive lineman from Georgia.
It depends.
Oh, you talking about the center?
Yeah. His name hasn't showed up yet.
I would have Falcons at 21%, and we don't need no quarterback. Let's just do it.
Shador don't fail a lot.
Can't be surprised.
Yeah, but they did him dirty, man.
Yeah, the media did it, man. You know how hype move, man.
I see it, but this what I see him going there. I see him going right
I can
here.
see Will Johnson going here, man, because the Buccaneers secondary is trash.
It really is. Him or Benjamin Morrison.
Benjamin Morgan. Yeah, I can get that.
But you think about it, you really need help at the wide receiver department. Chris Godwin. What Chris Godwin gonna look like after coming off that injury though?
You think they're gonna get a Dory? Nah, they ain't gonna get a Dory.
Hey, Joyce says she got a question for y'all.
Yeah,
she said, will Kurt be gone tomorrow?
For a pick, yeah.
It depends on what they're trying to give. What they're trying to give us for that.
Right. They give us like a 4th or 5th.
Wow, the
pick.
Buck went wide receiver.
Wow. What they get?
Oh,
they almost out of the door.
Hey, but I just said Chris Godwin. You don't know what he gonna be.
Good call.
And remember, Mike Evans is a little long in the tooth.
Yeah, that's true. But they got McMillan though.
Yeah, they got McMillan.
But McMillan is not gonna be Mike Evans.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Not a Hall of Famer. No, he's not.
I'm just saying, even with top speed and everything like
Wait
that.
a minute. They got Emeka. Wait a minute. They got Emeka Ibuka. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We
right,
go
bro.
get Conor.
That's
We're
what
going Conor second round.
Ooh,
we taking the Conor second round.
I told y'all, man, go Azariah Thomas. You know, it's a tall, rangy defender.
Darian Porter 6'2".
Yeah,
Darian Porter 6'2". So
Porter. I can go Porter. I can go Thomas. Any of those guys.
Well, Baker Mayfield like this. Let's go. The reject will be respected. Huh?
Now here's the crazy part about Emeka Ibuka. And we all got to see what he did in the Peach Bowl, but a lot of us actually saw what his career was like. Solid blocker, great hands, definitely a solid route runner, and got sneaky good speed. So they do have a guy that can be a playmaker. So again, we definitely have to strengthen up the back end of our defense.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna try to use him in the slot so much more.
Mm-hmm.
They're going.
So who would you trust on him?
Nobody.
Ooh, that's a good question.
He ain't on the team yet. Got on the team.
I said Clark Phillips. I said Clark Phillips. Clark Phillips plays well in the slot. I give him that.
He do.
I mean, he do, bro, but that's a different beast, right? I'm just saying, Clark. You think? I'm just saying, and I like Clark Phillips. I really think he deserves to get some playing time for real, not have to always compete. But I know his height and all that thing like that is going to be in it. Do you think Clark Phillips in a game is going to be able to stick with Ibuka?
Not the whole game. No.
Not the whole game.
This shit, no cornerback, to be honest.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Come on, Greg. He gonna kill
baby Clark. Hey, look. You see, hey, look, Greg, you ain't agree with none of that.
Hey, we got a troll in the house right now. We got Tremble Thinks Culture. Hey, I'm hosting the show, dumbass. That's the reason I'm talking. What you expect?
And now you have it.
Thank you.
So
again, if you like to host the show, you definitely can. So it is what it is. But back to what we were saying though. So
that was a good
So
pick.
which direction do you think the Broncos are gonna go? Do you think they grab a running back to pair up with Bo Nix?
Yeah. That's a need for them.
They go get the second best running back on the board.
That's a need for them. I would.
They go get Hampton. He's second best running back coming out.
Or do you think they go defense?
Until he ain't gotta be nice. I'm just not gonna post his comments. It's cool.
Broncos going running back.
They got to, man. They ain't got nobody in that backfield.
Marion Hampton or
they go
the kid
go
from
Hampton.
Ohio State. Yeah. Hampton or Henderson. One of them.
Yeah.
I think it might be Henderson.
I think Hampton though.
That
We'll see what happens.
pick.
And what kind of flavor ice cream they got? It's probably the backs in this draft.
Well, and then you still have Ollie Gordon that's still out there on the board too. Not saying he's a first round guy, but he definitely could be a day 2 guy for them. If they don't go running back in the first.
The kid from Syracuse be a nice pickup for him too. Versatility, he can catch out the backfield and he can block.
Mm-hmm. And he was 1,000-yard rusher this year too.
I'm trying to take that. He showed out in that freaking bowl game. That man had 5 tugs. Go on, just playing. The dude can ball. I don't know what Denver got to go running back. He got to be running back. Because who else in the backfield? The kid from North Carolina for a few years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, he hadn't been right ever since that injury.
So
They
another
cut Williams
kid that actually could be explosive at the running back spot in the league is a kid by the name of Bryshaw Tootin.
Mm-hmm.
That is a kid. He started off at North Carolina A&T, ended up at Virginia Tech, ran one of the fastest 40s. He's a poor man's Todd Gurley. That's the best way to describe him.
Yeah,
but he gets stronger. He gets stronger after quarter goes home.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of thing you want, especially in the late quarter. That third and fourth quarter, your money quarter.
Should do it just sitting. I think he's gonna fall right to the Steelers.
They played that perfect.
Right to the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
They played that perfectly.
I called it. I said he's going to Warriors or the Steelers. So the Steelers, but he coming in right. Great targets. I think it's a great fit.
Do you think he start off the bat?
Now, when you go is where you go. And when you go is where you go. If you go to the right situation.
I don't truck off the Smith. That's the one.
Might just get fired after one season. So,
do you still, even if you draft Shador, do you still go get a quarterback out of free agent?
Yeah, Deion pissed, man. Look at his face.
Oh, I know he is.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, but you don't take that out on his kids because you don't like it the way he is, man.
That's pretty much what they did.
They personality is who they are. That any person in God-given earth, your personality is who you are.
That would have never happened if he was a Manning.
Nope, sure wouldn't.
Question:
You'll see that next year, Graybeard? You'll see that next year.
So hold up. So with the situation with the Manning and whatnot, and I want to ask you this because if y'all remember the infamous Phillip Rivers said, "I'm not gonna play there." What do you think that was one of those childish moments?
Could have been.
Could have. Yeah.
Man.
Jay, what's good, man?
Yo, what's going on, brother? What's going on, fam?
What's going on?
Danny
what's up, man?
Danny Dime didn't have to wait that long. Danny Dime was garbage, and that man was third overall.
Man, I can find
feel for sticks.
Listen, y'all. I can find and sleep good tonight. How about that?
Yeah, we all can.
we all gonna wake up rejuvenated tomorrow. I tell you that.
I know I was tonight, man.
So let me ask y'all this:
We're gonna sleep like some David tonight.
Yeah, what pick surprised y'all today?
The one we took.
Yeah. Trade up and go get.
It probably was the shock of the night.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, right now I agree. Dre true statement. Yeah, they love Darren Harmon. I agree because, like I've been telling y'all, Cam Hayward is 36 years old. So defensive tackle is a must at some point in this draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please join me in cheering on Sam as his wish comes true.
Ja'Day Barron goes to Denver. Not a surprise.
Wow.
That's gonna be a nice tandem there, boy. Patrick Surtain and Jaden. Boy, look.
Good.
Hey guys, I think I'm about to head out. I appreciate y'all letting me come on for sure.
Okay,
Appreciate
no
the invite. Y'all do anything else? Let me know.
Got you, man.
No doubt. I got your number. No doubt.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Do you think that was that wasn't his pick? No.
And that's the first DB picked up.
Yeah. So I mean, Will Johnson, he's slipping. He's sliding. But you know why he sliding? That 40. He haven't ran a 40 all offseason.
Him not running that 40 really hurt.
So what y'all think we do in the second round?
Between D tackle.
Yeah.
What Tampa just did, I'm thinking it might be corner or D tackle.
Cornerback.
DB.
But you know what's crazy?
What's that?
Will Johnson might be being blessed
Think about
because if he fall back, one of them playoff teams gonna get him. It's gonna be a problem.
Oh, if Philly get him, it's a problem.
Yeah.
If Philly get him, it's a problem.
Exactly where he might land. He just fall in their lap.
You said what are the Steelers skip Sanders? Boy, if they take Jackson Dart, I'll be peed off.
So
no.
Here's the thing. Where do you think Starks goes to? Because again, like you say, Philly is an option. You don't want him there.
If he go to Philly, man,
he may
fall. I said that about 2 weeks ago. They gonna trade up and get him.
Like,
if he fall past Pittsburgh, they gonna trade up and get Starks.
What about Baltimore?
You said Baltimore?
I can see that.
Yeah. I see one of these later round teams.
But
right here,
I'm telling you, in Baltimore, they like to revamp their pass rush, so I think that what James Pierce ends up.
Oh, I agree.
What about the Commanders?
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn can do that.
They actually do need help. They actually do need help on the back end of that defense.
Secondary terrible.
I can see that.
He will fit a Dan Quinn defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of these teams on the back end to get him. Not sure. See Philly.
If Philly get Malachi Stark with that front cover. Oh,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
But I also seen a lot of mocks. Philly getting old boy out of Alabama, Jahad Campbell. I seen a lot of mocks.
Campbell, yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, and Ryan said it. Surprise gonna be.
Wow.
If Shador don't get drafted by the Steelers, Cleveland Browns gonna move back up the board because they just got picks from that trade with Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
They got a number.
And a trade with the Houston Texans, so they got the ammo. So if he doesn't go to the Steelers, if he doesn't go to the Steelers, and think about it, pick. Go ahead.
Like I was saying,
Cleveland want him. They can just sit there at the top of the second and get him. He just falls to tomorrow.
But they got the collateral. But they got enough collateral to get him now, and it still won't affect them next year.
Yeah,
they literally playing without money.
I get what you're saying because the playoff teams are coming into view.
I don't see any going to go get him. They got bona fide stars. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got bona fide stars on each team.
Bro,
you got what's the name for Detroit? You got
bro, they got Joe Flacco and freaking Kenny Pickett.
I'm surprised. I'm
just saying.
I mean,
no, I'm talking about these teams like Philly, KC, Buffalo, Washington, Detroit, Baltimore.
They got their quarterbacks already. I get what you're saying.
Steelers just took a D tackle.
What?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh man, he didn't.
Man, come on,
He falling.
Yeah,
he falling.
Hey, Cam Hayward, I told you, Cam Hayward is the reason for this pick.
Yeah,
Cam Hayward got a good 1 year, 2 years left.
I think you're going right here. Dang.
Well, Shador finna be pissed. Shador finna be pissed off trying to take it out on every team that passed on him.
We know.
What if the Giants come back and try to get
Shador? This 2018 Lamar Jackson all over again.
Yeah. What if the Giants try to trade back in to get Shador?
Somebody in that top of that second gonna do it.
I'm telling you.
I can see it. It makes sense.
Y'all think
they got Abdul Carter? That's 2 first-round talents.
What round y'all see Shallow going there?
Who?
Last or either undrafted.
Yeah. He probably be like Mr. Unrelevant.
I already told y'all the DB I want. I want Darren Porter. Well, Iowa State. That's what I want.
Oh no, he gone by tomorrow.
Damn.
He gone by tomorrow.
So here's the question. So, who do you think is going to take Shador in the first?
Oh boy,
that was his last hope. Yeah,
that was his last hope. That was his last hope.
So in other words, he might be a day 2 pick.
He might be a
day 2 now.
Y'all just drew up the scenario.
Yeah,
either the Browns or the Giants gonna move up to go get him.
I'm telling you,
that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Because you only got Jamie Winter on the 2-year deal. You got Ruck on the 1-year deal.
Everybody hates him, huh?
Being on top,
I don't know.
Cleveland, Deshaun Watson gone for the year. That's number one. Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson gone for good.
I don't know why.
You don't know how much he got in the tank. And then you got Kenny. Do you want to believe in Kenny Pickett?
No.
No. You said that quick.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out
But
there. Been good tonight. Okay.
yeah, I'm about to do the game.
All right, K
4:30.
Dub. All right, Great
All
Bill.
right, K-Dub.
I gotta get up. Girl, I'm happy. I'm happy for the pick and everything.
Yeah,
Like that. We'll have some more shows coming on the rest of this week, and we'll get our thoughts now.
I'm gonna sleep good
Everybody.
tonight.
It's been a great show.
I know I am. Believe that.
I'm sleep.
Boy, this gonna be a hell of a
Even though I gotta
weekend.
get up. Even though I gotta get up at 3 a.m. All
I'm gonna
right.
sleep good
All right,
tonight.
K-Dub.
All right.
See y'all soon, man.
Said,
But yeah, man, that's messed up, man. You paying for somebody else trip, somebody else. You know, the media don't like his dad, so he got to pay for it.
But
Pretty
you
much
also
Chargers-
got, but you also
Chargers
got to
gonna be
remember it's not
interesting.
just his dad, bro. You got to remember some of the interviews that he had when he was at Colorado when he first started too. That
Right.
pissed off a lot of people. So that unfortunately that's coming back to bite him. I think it's wrong.
I
That's
think
just
it's
me.
messed up.
yeah.
Yo,
I think Will Johnson to the Chargers makes sense. Also, who the best wide receiver left on the board? Matthew Golden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He could be.
it's
He
between
could be
him
with
and
the
it's
Chargers.
between him and Nick Nash
Ooh, Nick
Yeah.
Nash. Nick Nash.
out of San Diego State.
Okay.
Nick Nash to the Chargers make sense.
I mean, they
But
do.
he actually had better numbers at that wide receiver spot than Travis. That's why he didn't get the Biletnikoff award. They gave that one to Hunter. But no disrespect to Travis because Travis did his thing.
Hey, y'all, what y'all think Green Bay don't do?
Cornerback.
Okay.
Yeah, Jair Alexander gonna get traded at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. This true.
Man, nobody picked Jackson Dart, huh?
About to say, Bud, don't
Yeah,
got
he
a
day
little-
two. I
little
think he
light.
might be. I think he might be day two.
Well,
How you feeling?
hey, we talking about those two quarterbacks. One gonna end up with the Giants. One gonna end up with the Browns.
You gotta think about it. You
Yeah.
got we ain't had no quarterbacks leave the freaking got drafted yet. You still got Milrow in play.
I know.
Shador, Jack and Dart.
Yeah.
So I mean the only quarterback that got taken was Cam Ward.
Yeah, I mean Cam Ward was the only guarantee. You know.
So
Hey, real quick though, it's getting dangerous.
Oh, it is.
Because now Shador could possibly go to a contender. Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Oh,
Yeah, but
what
which
if
one?
what if Philly turn around and get
When you think about it, it kind of don't matter.
You said what? Drake?
Like you see what's left: Green Bay,
Yep.
Minnesota possibly could still go
Yeah.
quarterback
Cause
again.
JJ McCarthy. Yeah.
Houston, I mean, I don't see them going quarterback, but Rams could go quarterback.
Yep. I can see that.
Detroit
And LA
quarterback.
LA fits his persona.
Right.
Yep.
Detroit can go quarterback.
Yeah. Golf getting up there.
Buffalo, I mean, I know Josh Allen's there, but if they want to hit somebody to sit behind Josh Allen, you could. Same thing with Pat Mahomes. Same thing with Jalen Hurts.
boy if he
I
go up
think
there with
behind
Kansas
those
City,
guys, they're gonna be vet.
Ooh, if you go to Kansas City, boy, I ain't gonna have nothing to talk about.
I mean, at the end of the day, honestly, it'll be a wasted pick by those last three teams because he's
Yeah,
not
the
starting
Chiefs-
no time soon.
The Chiefs definitely
Mhm.
going offensive line. That offensive line was terrible in the Super Bowl.
Trust me, Patrick Mahomes probably recommend. Hey,
Man, who y'all
You
think?
know what would surprise me if the Chiefs ended up not in the first round, but I can see them getting him in the third or third round or the fourth round. You go get Carson Vincent. I can definitely see them going to get him. That would be a problem on the
coming to
line.
Atlanta, bro. Remember?
I want him in Atlanta.
We
But
talked about this, Ryan. We talked about
but look, we talked about this. But here's the thing, though. We know how bad that O line is, and you know Andy Reid don't mind getting talent from anywhere.
He will. He has. He does.
and it won him chip. So,
Yeah.
Y'all still think Mike Green going in the first round or the second round?
If Mike Green lasts to the bottom of the first on the Falcons, I'm
going
doing
to the
everything I can to trade up to go get him. If he falls into about the 27, 28 range,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
I'm giving up a second round pick next year to go get him.
Hey
He
Smith,
may
what
end
was
up
funny
in
was
Buffalo. He may end up in Philly.
Philly.
Coach
He
McGriff
may end up
said it
in
earlier. Coach Brandt said it earlier. Think about it. If you can get Green, like you said, in that next round with Jalen, you got two bookends right there.
Oh, you win the draft. You win the draft.
You won the draft. You
But
won
remember,
the draft.
but here's the thing: the Eagles could possibly get him because they just lost Sweat.
Right.
True.
That's why I
They
was
get
saying.
that with Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis.
Oh, and Chris, your boy still on the board too. As a
Yeah,
Raku.
Donovan Izaraku. I'm still staying pat on there. I will take Izaraku. That's why, like, for me, if Green is gone, do I want Green? Yeah, but if he's gone, it's still other guys out there. You still got Ty Robinson,
been known to trade up in the second round. So
There's a few guys.
They trade if he's there.
Kyle Kennard.
Yeah, he one of those guys in there.
That kid from Ohio State, what's his name? Jack Sawyer.
Jack
I like him at the linebacker spot. Or I take Danny Stutzman if I got a shot to get him. That's another one I take at linebacker.
That's the Oklahoma kid, right?
Yeah.
Oklahoma. Yep. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Who's up? Packers. Packers. Packers up? No. Who's up right now?
Chargers going wide receiver or cornerback.
Man, they better get a wide receiver because they sure need one.
Watch the Chargers do something crazy and go running back.
Why would they? I don't know why would they do that. They just sign somebody.
Najee Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could go tight end.
Unless they grabbing depth, that's the other thing they could be doing at their back position.
They
Depending on how Harbaugh
might
runs the ball.
they'll back around and get Harmon and have Harmon and Najee Harris in that back.
Hey, I can see that too.
Yeah, Marion Hampton, he's still on the board, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Now, Will Johnson is still out there.
But you know what though?
Yeah, that 40 time, man, that shit mean a lot to some folks.
But let me scratch that. Can they release Joey Bolt if they call for people? Need a replacement.
Are you here in Buffalo?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like, boy, what the
I
Chargers?
see Mike Green going to the Khalil Mack, 35 years old, so
I can see him going. That wasn't surprising.
Hey, Smitty, I got something for you. You gonna chuckle. You know I can't do the show without a historical fact, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Run it.
Yeah.
So I'll run it for you. So the Atlanta Falcons, this is the first time they've taken the dog this high. The last dog that they took high was at number 80, and that was defensive back and punt returner Scott Warner. Uncle of Charlie Warner, who's the tight end that's on this team currently right now.
Yep.
That crazy.
Ain't that something?
It's crazy stat right there.
Yeah, ain't that something?
That just let you know.
And then we picked up Schaefer and Jim.
He says Shakur can go back to Colorado.
Y'all out of control.
But
the Chargers, y'all all right? Hold on, let me call out there to LA. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they probably tried to get it. Somebody probably called them at the last minute.
Let me ask y'all this: position y'all think need?
Position who?
What position y'all think Minnesota need to address?
Safety.
Running back.
Cornerback.
Because you said corner?
Cornerback.
Corner, okay. Damn.
Now here's what's gonna be dangerous.
I
got something for you.
Bro, what I just say?
They ain't got nobody.
What they gonna do something stupid and try to take a running back? Bro, I just literally just said that. Oh my god.
It's not a surprise though, because they lost Austin Eckler 2 years ago, and they ain't got nobody back there.
Yeah, he
I mean, Najee Harris not an every down back out there. He done been punished in Pittsburgh the way he ran. So
Hey,
you know who made that pick?
A1, I didn't get the back right, but I said they would probably take a back because they're gonna want to run two back system.
Hey,
yeah,
we seen it.
But Najee beat up.
We seen it. Running back, and then he is a change of pace because look at what he can do. Look at his highlights. Najee Harris can't run like that.
No,
not
anymore.
Say it, Graybeard.
Not anymore.
Yeah, he beat up. Yeah, he beat up. Man.
You got to go back in the time machine and go back to go out there and Nick Tatum.
See,
look at
there.
Let's see what they do.
Yeah, this dude was close. Shit, when you talk about Ashton Genty, he was right there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, because a lot of people had him going to the Cowboys at 12.
I'm surprised the Cowboys
and the
Cowboys
try
to trade back up.
Who are the Cowboys running backs right now? Y'all know?
I don't know.
The slim kid.
The kid from
Turbin.
The kid from Kent.
Turbin, a wide receiver.
Yeah, the kid from Kansas State.
Dang, they sure use him like a running back.
Yeah, but Gray Beard, he 5'5". He ain't gonna do that.
Exactly. That's why I had it.
They signed Miles Sanders too. Was that was?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true.
Wow. Instead of 150 yards, they'll have 250 yards.
Yeah, but Miles Sanders, you see what he did in Carolina. He about done.
I think they signed that kid, that running back from Denver, last name Williams too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Devontae Williams.
Devontae Williams.
Sure did. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Packers need a cornerback, so the Will Johnson come off the board here.
I think so.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Him or the other kid, what's his name? Benjamin Morrison.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all name. Look out for top of the second round, Maxwell Harrison.
What's cool?
I like Maxwell Harrison, the
Maxwell
fastest guy in
Harrison.
the draft this year.
He's literally lightning. I'm literally lightning. Fast.
Maxwell Harrison.
Man, what this food? What did he even
They
buy us?
go
some food or
corner.
something?
They also go corner here. I'm thinking that my man is gone. What's his name? Jair Alexander.
Yeah,
I can see Maxwell Harrison going to Green Bay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And they eating all that cheese. They gonna be stocked up doing the
So if Jair Alexander get traded, what would he do?
Atlanta.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Probably one bit.
He may stay in the. He may go to the Vikings.
They got chicken. They got
What a
sausage.
bear.
Oh, he could. I could see him in Cincinnati, somewhere like that.
What about Detroit?
Cincinnati need a whole defense.
By the way,
Cincinnati need a whole defense.
Who was that defensive coordinator?
In Cincinnati,
Yeah,
I don't know because they just fired the one they had last year.
Indianapolis right now.
I can look it up. Right quick.
Man, they stomach about to be jacked up, boy.
Yeah.
Man, whoever let Malachi start follow his
Al Golden is the defensive coordinator who used to coach at the University of Miami.
Okay.
What if Malachi?
3-4 guy.
What if Malachi go to Philly, man?
Oh my God, that was.
I read. Hey, like I said earlier, they trade up. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either.
Whew. So here's the thing. So if Green Bay does take a corner, Starks could possibly fall to the Vikings because they literally need help in the secondary spot with safety. Because Lewis Seen just got traded to the Eagles.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get traded. He got cut.
Oh no, he got cut, and then he re-signed with the Eagles. They took him.
Right.
So.
Right.
Y'all think Houston goes the offensive line?
They got to.
They got to.
PJ got touched.
They traded Thompson.
A little too many, a little too much last year.
Yeah.
But they could go wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Wow, I didn't even think of that.
Stephon Diggs ain't there no more.
Yeah, he wouldn't know anything now.
And they got Ibuka. He already off the board, and that was their number one guy.
Yeah. If he would have got it, he would have. I know PJ was praying Ibuka fall just a little bit further and snatch him up.
But again, like A1 was saying, Tampa's got Chris Godwin coming off an injury, and you still have an older wide receiver in
Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that pretty much they had to. They weren't gonna pass that up.
So who are the rest of the quarterbacks that already declared for the draft?
Milroe.
Milroe's one. You got the kid out of Louisville. Kyle McCord is another one.
Is he all that to you?
Jack and Dart.
Who, McCord?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid from Louisville.
I'll say this. I think McCord has the makings of being a very good quarterback in the NFL. And he actually showed the fact that he went to Syracuse.
Ohio State.
Records.
Yeah.
Okay, the Packers might trade down. I think somebody about to come back up.
Oh, the Atlanta Falcons.
Quinn Ewers is another quarterback that's in the draft.
They don't truck.
Tyler Slow is the kid out of Louisville.
Okay.
I forgot Quinn Ewers came out.
Just that way past her bedtime.
Oh, way past your bedtime.
No, it's only 10:41.
I bet money if Abraham was back on here, she'd be staying up.
Facts.
I love her.
If Abe came back on and said, "Hey man, come on for a second or two," she gonna throw the bonnet off. She gonna be like, "Hold on, give me a minute."
She said she was in bed at 7 o'clock, so y'all tripping.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. She said no, she wouldn't.
No surprise.
Yes, she would.
Oh, then they drafted a
All
wide
bets
receiver.
off. All bets off.
Dang.
Wide receiver.
They got that kid out of Texas.
Oh, that ain't right. Hey, but y'all got to remember Christian. Y'all got to remember Christian Watson. He ain't been the guy that they thought he was gonna be.
He can't stay healthy.
They got that Matthew.
Exactly.
He can't stay, if he healthy, he fine.
Yeah.
Be healthy.
But I'm honestly though, but if I'm the Chargers, I would have took Golden because that damn Johnston trash.
Talking about what's his name?
Quentin Johnston, who they drafted a couple years ago.
Yeah, he garbage.
That dude trash.
Didn't they bring
well,
Mike back?
Huh?
They brought Mike Williams back too, I heard.
Yeah, it did. But Quentin Johnston can't hold on to a door handle.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I seen them guys. That boy couldn't catch the cold.
Hey man, just change.
He just said Will Johnson still on the board. Teams have concern he has a knee.
That knee issue, I agree. Yeah, I forgot about that. They talked about that extensively about a month ago.
They got Adam.
They got Adams.
No, the Rams got Devontae Adams.
No, the Rams do.
No, the Chargers got Devontae Adams.
No, the Rams got him called Puka Nacua changed his number.
Oh.
Yeah, I seen that. Boy, that. Oof.
Hey, Dre, I'm just saying that dude can't hold on to a door handle. That's bad.
And what school he came out of?
Quentin Johnson, TCU.
Hey man, is that Mark Murphy?
Where?
No, I'm talking about the old safety who used to play for the Redskins back.
That looked like him.
That dude look like him.
Who that is?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. All the receiver they took.
Yep, that's Mark Murphy.
Oh, Mark Murphy. Murph Groff.
That dude could hit.
Remember him? I was gonna say that was your childhood watching him with the Redskins knocking folks out back in the day.
I ain't that old.
Oh, wait a minute. So you wasn't watching the Redskins back in the early '80s win Super Bowls with Joe Theismann?
I was born in '79, so
you're right. You was three when they won their first one.
Exactly.
And they said Minnesota's open, willing to trade down, y'all.
And Falcon need to move up then.
Here's the question: Do you think we move up?
I give up that fourth round pick.
I'll do it.
I mean, I probably would do it because there's still a lot of selections out there as far as defense, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
With Mike Green on the board, oh yeah,
Mike Green out there, Davin Izaraku still out there. Man, it's some talent still.
I got to if we don't get Starks, I got a safety we could draft.
Who was that?
Oh, a 7th
round? The kid Makuba out of Texas. If he's still on,
he'll be there next round.
Yeah, he a monster.
Who the rest of
the I know what? I think if Minnesota stay there, Nick Emenwari gonna be their pick. He fits more what Minnesota do because of the type of defense that they
need
do.
a safety.
Y'all been watching.
They need a corner too, though. I can see Will Johnson for them.
Why you gonna do us like that? We've been watching his leather helmet.
For my time,
them leather helmets was around before I was a twinkle.
Boy, I wasn't even in my father's eye.
I don't even know.
My daddy wasn't even thought of.
I was up in Deep Space Nine somewhere trying to fight aliens when he was playing.
Oh wow!
He said move back up for a D line or a cornerback.
Matthew goes.
So Jordan Love has another. So Jordan Love has another weapon.
Yeah,
just what he needed.
Somebody gone up there then.
Christian Watson.
Because Jalen Reed came on, and remember Smitty, I had called that too.
He ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be Christian Watson.
Yeah.
Now, here's the funny part.
He
got to adjust to that cold. He got to adjust to that cold weather. That boy done been in Texas for a minute.
Yeah. And that Green Bay weather is cold, boy.
Wait a minute, didn't Green Bay pick up Miko Hardman, Nick Offseason?
How y'all feel about Tennessee?
I think so.
Tyler Lockett.
I kill that jacket he got on. That's something I wear.
I ain't gonna lie, that jacket dope. You
Yeah.
said
Hey.
what about Tyler Lockett?
Throw them black and gold Deions, I'm in there.
He went to the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
About that. I mean, shoot, he went to the land where wide receivers go to die.
Yeah, Miko Hardman's with the Packers. Whoever asked.
Oh man.
I mean, you see, AJ Brown had to get the heck away from there.
Hey, Miko Hardman done got his Super Bowl rings. He good. He just in it for the money.
Yeah, you got 3 of them.
Let's keep it 100.
Some guys don't even get one, and they be great players. So
He got 3. He got 3.
he got
Matthew
3 as a
Golden,
game.
that boy smooth.
Who was that?
Matthew Golden, that boy smooth.
Nah, I was saying Nicole Hartman. I said as a
Oh shit, man, he don't care about it.
Golden and his scare Golden is tough as hell. That's the other thing.
He is.
We watched him actually take some shots in that Georgia game. We watched him take shots against Oklahoma. He definitely is durable. That's something that you got to realize.
Hey man, don't even mind me that game, boy. They gave us a belt to ass. Okay.
You ain't lying about that.
Yeah, they gonna stay put. Look like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they going. I think they going safety.
So here's the other thing. With his speed or whatever, they would show the Georgia game.
Y'all know they will. They would do that.
Of course.
Yeah, let him speak because he ain't
trying
Green
to trade
Bay.
up, y'all. They on the phone trying to trade up.
Who?
Philly.
I'm about to Minnesota.
Oh Lord.
Philly is getting ready to get Malachi Starks. This
Yep.
is we calling this now.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be Starks or Imaragu.
It's either gonna be that or Edge.
Yeah. Cooper DeJean.
It could be Mike Green.
That wasn't surprised.
That's why, and that was what I was saying earlier. I really believe they could possibly be that.
Yep, it will be the Georgia game.
What if they take James Pierce though?
That could also be
I see him in Buffalo.
Philly culture too, because remember the last Tennessee DN they had was Barnett.
Right.
Yeah.
And Barnett helped them win a Super Bowl in 2017.
He in Houston right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. Yep, Romeo Dobbs, Jalen Reed, now Matthew Golden.
Who is that tight end?
Green Bay?
Yeah.
Ooh. Is it? No, I was about to say Coon, but no, I don't think it's him.
What's that boy now?
They used to have Kraft, but I think he gone.
Yeah.
I think he might be still there.
He might be still there with him. I think I seen him on the roster.
Yeah, I think they still do got Kraft.
But should I love to see that Bowling Green tight end in Green Bay? That would be an excellent fit.
Oh boy.
Talking about what's his name?
Fannin, Howard Fannin.
Yeah.
Harold Fannin.
Harold Fannin, my bad.
Yeah. Harold Fannin is one of the most dangerous players in the country. And I said this earlier today, that Fannin is a guy that literally could take over a game and destroy it. You talk about a guy that can block, he takes reverses, can catch, and he can throw. He didn't get that award because he was in Bowling Green. If he was at any other big time school, he would have got that John Mackey Award this year.
So let me ask y'all this question. So Cincinnati taking Shamar Stewart. What did that tell y'all about Trey Henderson?
He's still gonna be there.
He's still gonna be there.
He's still gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody gonna give him no first round pick next year.
Stewart is not the guy you replace Trey Hendrickson with. You hear me?
And you not gonna pay him $20 million, $25 million,
right?
And give up a first round pick. It's just not gonna happen.
So, all right, so the pick is in for the Vikings.
Giants are trading back up in the first round.
Who you said?
Giants.
Oh yeah, should do
back
something.
up in the first round. I mean, they got the capital.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, what's funny is Randy McMichael actually was one of the ones who was saying that the Falcons were going to take Jalen Walker. He's actually talking about it on his X page or whatnot.
Jackson?
Who?
What?
They do need O-line help.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's true. Cause they just lost what's his name, the center.
Well, you know what that means? Philly might be getting another dog.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
The Giants
unless Houston.
Oh, they just jumped over Houston. The Giants did.
They jumped over
Because
Houston.
I
But
think they should
Houston's
do
trying to
it.
get more picks anyway for some. You know what I'm saying? They've been.
Yeah, I think they should do
Remember,
it.
they got rid of the 7th round.
Oh, this could be Malachi Starks or Will Johnson because they secondary beat up too.
Yeah. They just,
but I think they going to should do a Jackson Dart, one or the other.
Signed, what's that kid?
I'm going for real now.
They signed that kid Adebo.
Oh, okay, that's right. Former Saints cornerback.
And they got that kid Deontay Banks.
All right, night, Joy. You have a good one now.
It's gonna be funny if New York decided to play
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Man, they finna go and get them.
Man, I wonder who don't. Man, I watch everybody. For the last 2 days.
Somebody's got a mean echo coming from. That's why. It was Graybeard. You got to redo that one. You got to pop out and pop back in.
Giants on the clock, boy. They better get Jahad Campbell. I forgot he's still on the board.
Well, I'm interested to see where he goes now because it's definitely not going to be.
Yeah, the Giants need a linebacker, so I could definitely see him in New York.
Yeah, he may go there. This may be Jahad Campbell, either that or Will Johnson, because they could go for a corner too.
Boy, they secondary beat the fuck up.
It looked like Timothy Stan. It looked like Stan with the Giants, right?
Yeah, the Giants, they secondary, they beat up, they tore up from the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's an understatement. You saying they beat up like that? That is a true understatement, my boy.
They barbecue chicken. Oh my God! But they took Jackson Dart.
I told you.
What?
I told you.
I told you.
Didn't I say
the hate is real?
Didn't I say one of the quarterbacks was gonna go to the Giants and the other was gonna go to the Browns?
The hate is real.
We're gonna end up in Cleveland.
Dang.
Yep.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, this draft is shaping up very nice for the Atlanta Falcons if they can just get.
So here's the question: if Jahad Campbell is still on the board tomorrow, do we go get him?
No.
You said no?
I don't think so.
I'm going Izaraku. I'm going natural edge rusher next time.
Okay, Izaraku. We can run with that. The only reason I'm asking is because Jahad was slated to be a first round pick, and nobody's touched him yet.
I think they're worried about that injury. He's running again and everything like that, but I think some teams are worried about his health.
Man, what about Shador going to the Rams like somebody said earlier?
I said, bro, the Rams.
Matthew Stafford 37.
Yeah, I can seriously see him in LA, and he still will be out on the West Coast.
Who are the defensive tackle on the board right now?
You said, huh? Defensive tackle?
Yeah.
I think it was what my man name was.
Y'all doing
TJ Sanders.
Man, Lee should do a little. Let that man heal.
Mike Green going to the Ravens. I see it right now.
Ooh, select
wouldn't
pick.
surprise me.
So in other words, Philly about to get a dog.
Who did I say? The other Pierce. Is Pierce or Green to the Ravens? Yeah.
Yeah,
they always upgrading that pass rush. It's their signature. So
yeah.
Okay, so they got okay. That's not bad. Now,
Will Johnson too because they secondary getting old.
Who was that?
Marlon Humphrey. Yeah, Marlon Humphrey getting up there.
Second round. Third round. They got a second round, a third round, and a 2026 draft pick.
They just said Brian Dabo said he wanted Jackson Dart as his quarterback.
Dabo.
See?
Well, there you have it.
Ooh, Giants fans are pissed off right now.
So you know what that mean?
Because that's 3 quarterbacks there.
Jameis Winston.
I tell you somebody else pissed off.
There was a lot of Giants fans in X Spaces and whatnot that all wanted Shador. They all said that.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you Malik Ney was pissed too.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, he don't know who the heck for to throw him the ball.
Yeah, he pissed too.
They showing the camera on Shador right now. I can't wait for him to get to a team. Hopefully he'll ball out.
Coming back into the first round.
Man.
Okay. There's so many guys still on this board.
Falcons are trading back into the first round. Traded up 26.
Oh, here we go, Mike Green. Here we go.
Man, somebody being desperate tonight, boy.
Jesus. Terry is not playing.
Oh, he ain't.
He said in the press conference the other day, he gonna trade up. He said the first round. He didn't say what round.
Falcons are moving back to the first
Smitty, you know why I'm laughing, right?
Why?
Because I said this 30 minutes ago.
You ain't lying, bro.
I said this 30 minutes ago, and everybody was like, he ain't gonna lie. I'm like, the Falcons, if they get a chance, if they trade up, they go in and get Green, and you're gonna have two bookends.
Yeah.
They could.
We talked about that.
The Falcons could trade them a pick next year and keep their second rounder this year.
Or here's the thing: if they don't get Green,
round.
here's the question: if they don't get Green and they actually get Emanari, or they get a JJ Pegues or something of that sort, that right there would be massive. Either way.
Wait a minute. Will Howard went to the league for Ohio State?
Yeah, he's in the draft.
Yeah, no, I forgot
he played pretty good.
Yeah, he did. Man, I wonder what team don't pick him.
Yep, it is an official trade. Ian Rappaport just said it.
Yep. So we are at 26 right now, baby. So we about to have another player.
It's going to be Mike Green or Donovan Izaraku.
Ooh, but what if it's Malachi Starks?
Jesus Christ, if we get it.
Woo! If it's Malachi Starks and you go back-to-back Georgia players, I'm just
Lord Jesus, I'm finna go stupid if we grab them.
Hey, dog, you might be Dwight run around. Brother.
Look, they always say it come in twos. We hadn't drafted a Georgia player since when you said
for real.
So look,
I mean, if we take Malachi Starks, I'm not mad at that. It will make me wonder about what they think about Jesse Bates, though.
Falcons trade 46, 42 in the first.
Oh, they can't pay that contract. That's all they're saying.
Wow,
pretty much.
Cause think about it, they have a lot of money coming next year, and if you got your superstar player you just got tonight on defense, other than AJ Terrell. Think about it.
On the clock.
The pick probably gonna already be in.
Pick is already in.
Oh
we
yeah,
just waiting for it to come out.
Yeah, it's gonna be Mike Green.
Hey, the fans were going crazy at the Benz when they announced Jalen Walker. I just seen some
Them
video.
folk lost it, man.
Yeah,
the video. Man,
here's the funny part: you got all the Bulldog journalists and folks that are covering them. They going nuts on this.
Hey boy, if they get Malachi started, that stadium gonna blow up, man.
On the Benz,
man, they gonna tear that thing down.
Oh, I know,
boy. Yeah.
boy.
But hey, look, they gonna need a construction team in there probably by tomorrow.
Let's see what they do.
Falcons back on the clock, baby. We jumped over Philly, KC, Buffalo. We about to go get us an edge rusher.
That's what I was just about to say. That lets you know it's gonna be an edge rusher.
We finna go get somebody on the edge. We finna
all those teams you just
we got to shout the Booker T because we finna get us some bookends, baby. We finna get us some bookends.
We got an edge,
They
I already know we're going edge. We just, hey man, listen.
I'm gonna wait till the announcement first. I ain't gonna
listen. I already know.
Somebody already done told him.
Natty go freaking edge, baby.
I saw this hype on Jackson, y'all.
Come on, go Matt Green, might as well. Or either Donovan Izaraku. I'm cool with either or.
It's Mike Green though, because if they was in at him on number 15 and he's still there at 26, oh yeah. That's a no-brainer. You get two bookend players for the next 5 years to go along with what you got with AJ Terrell and the rest of them guys.
Boy, it's gonna be
Great beard. You got multiple windows open again?
Yeah, because we hear that echo again, man.
Well, they happy in that war room. Look at them.
Where is that? In the Giants or the Falcons?
The Falcons. They hugging.
They happy about this.
I see.
Oh yeah. Hey boy. Even Arthur
Hey,
Blank smiled.
Harry said, "I'll be aggressive if I have to." Okay, so we gave up a first for next year.
What?
And we gave up a 7th rounder, and we gave up our 2nd round pick. But we do get a 3rd round in return.
Okay.
So we do have a 3rd round pick this year.
Oh yeah, they just moved back. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Now go ahead and announce Mike Green or Donovan Izaraki
Just a pick swap.
so I can get happy.
No cheesing about that.
But everybody finna go crazy tonight.
Hey, they did like they look. She done came back. Look at it.
Joy, what's up? So wait, I'm back.
I'm back. See?
So here's the question. So here's the question. What if it's not Green? What if it's Pierce out of Tennessee?
I can see that.
I'll take it.
He fits.
I'll take it.
Oh,
He fits.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be a little disappointed.
I either see a bookend or we take a safety.
Yeah, I see Starks too.
That's why I'm like, it's either gonna be Green, Starks, or possibly
Here we
Art.
go.
Hold on, y'all. Let's see what we do.
Because in, let's go.
Wow.
Oh,
I told you. You see?
Oh man,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not
right
want
on time.
like I told you.
I did not want him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't.
Hey, but you got to think about it. What did I just say earlier? Baltimore is going to be in it for a pass rusher.
Oh,
So
well.
now I think that's where Mike Green goes.
I called it.
You did say that though.
I just said.
You
What if
just
it's
said
not
it,
Green?
boy.
What if it's James Pierce Jr.?
I was hoping you were wrong. I really
Dang,
was.
man.
I'm just saying, even Predator 55 took Mike Green over this young man.
So this move tell you that you ain't got to worry about Judon coming back, right?
No, he gone.
I mean, you ain't have to worry about that anyway, though.
He ain't have to worry about. He gone anyway because we got Trice coming back.
Right.
Wow.
I'm loving it. I
So
literally
what-
said
so what-
it was
hold
2
on.
bookends tonight, dog.
So what
But you think,
about Terry,
but you think about it though, Chris. He got more experience than Mike Green, so he more polished. That's what they look
Oh
at.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel that. I do feel that. I probably still.
Hey, them folks said Terry Fano is on Mickey Loomis. Hold on.
I probably
No, man, stop that. James
They
Pierce
tried. They,
beat. Y'all sitting here sleeping. We literally got 2 bookends, dog.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not saying that James Pierce Jr. is not a talent. I just feel like feel like they were guys that are better than him. But again, we'll see. We'll see.
Boy, somebody about to sleep like a baby tonight, boy.
I'm
have a good night. I'm about to sleep like a champ.
I'm gonna be
Y'all
real.
have a
with
good
you.
night.
This is the
All
thing
right.
that we talked about. We needed
Yep.
a pass rush.
Yep.
And here's the thing: you got a guy that's fast, he can cover in the pass. And think about it, where were we getting killed at last year in the flats and across the middle of the field?
yeah, they is.
Linebackers couldn't cover. They
Yeah.
literally got 2 linebackers that could cover.
Yeah.
Now you get 2. Now you got one that can get out to the pass while the other drop back to
Just be
cover.
honest.
Facts.
We were always talking about last year. Oh boy, our linebackers weak. Our linebackers can't cover. We ain't got no might. We ain't got this. So I mean,
Exactly.
at the end of the day, we do got 2 guys now that you know what I'm saying are going to be difference makers. I did not see James Pierce Jr.
Then-
coming, but
Then Jared Goff just signed a new contract last year.
Jared Goff, I think
Yeah,
so.
so Shador definitely not going there.
No,
So
honestly,
Yeah,
So how many?
he gonna
honestly,
fall right to Cleveland.
Cleveland at the top of the 2nd round, probably.
Yeah, he gonna fall right to Cleveland, right to him. That's why they didn't stress taking him number 2
Yep.
or number
We
5.
know we know what's getting ready to happen. Philadelphia is going to take Malachi Starks.
Yeah,
know
we
that.
already know what about to
We
happen.
know Philly about to take Starks
Look
now.
at look at Bo. Look at he's shaking his head. He impressed now, boy.
Yes,
Hey, boy.
sir.
Hey, boom.
Happy today.
Hey, at the end of the day, we got some starters. That's
Yeah.
what I'm happy for about the most, though. We got
Now, boom, tell us what you think.
Hey, I just want to come back in. First of all, I want to say congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons. You know, and I talked all season about considering the fans and the fact that they were able to pull this off. You know, they're able to make this happen. And I've been saying all, you know, James Pierce Jr. been huge on my board all season. Every time
I remember you. I saw you do that YouTube video on him. Yeah.
You have been on him the entire off season. Boom.
Yeah.
I won't say that.
So the fact that they were,
but think about this, y'all. They got those two guys, but that third round pick, they could possibly still get a top cornerback in this draft or a interior defensive lineman.
And you, Smitty, you and Chris been talking about this all season. It's gonna be a lot of steals in that third and fourth round. Think about all these top tier guys that are dropped. You know, that are gonna drop because of how defensive heavy this draft is. Ryan also talked about it, man. Like, I'm excited for this team, you know, because we look at the situation, man. You talk about not having a legit pass rusher since Abraham, you know, and you talk about a team, and then we know, think about it. We look at, you know, you look at them bringing in a Leonard Floyd, you know, you look at those, bringing those guys. I mean, I think this team probably is going to jump into top 15 sack numbers. Who knows, possibly top 10. Now, like you said, they made the draft easier. You can go D tackle, you can go corner. In my opinion, I like Joey Porter, I like Trey Amos, but there's still a lot of good defensive tackles out there. You talk about Big Boy from Florida, you know, so. And I'm not saying that he's going to be like a stellar, he's not going to be eye candy, but the Atlanta Falcons they've done a great thing considering the fans. And I've been talking to us, consider the fans, you know, and it's not just about that, but the fact that they were able to get two marquee players from the Southeast Conference, that speaks volumes, man.
Right outside of their backyard.
Best competition.
And they told y'all the direction they was going because that's why they re-signed a lot of these players that they had last year.
Yeah,
they were going to bet on the first two picks that they made in this draft. Anything other than that is going to be depth and it's going to be extra.
Right. And at the end of the day, we need starters. Like,
and here's the scary part.
Said we need starters.
And here's the scary part about this.
What's that?
Emanari hasn't been picked yet.
Oh boy,
I think he's going second round.
Think about it. Makuba hasn't been picked yet, and Minari hasn't been picked yet. You got a lot of talented
right now still out there.
Think about it. Darian Porter's still on the board right now at that corner spot.
Jerry Amos, Israel Thomas.
I'm telling you.
But
that's what I keep telling people.
I think only one linebacker has been taken. Campbell is still on the board. You got from Clemson. Man, they can go several ways with this thing, man. You know. But like I said, I'm excited, man. And guys, don't forget, we ain't even seen Braylon Trice yet.
No, we haven't.
We haven't seen them yet. So when you
look at
and also, I'm thinking about it now, two guys, and I mean, and boom, you correct me if I'm wrong. James Pierce Jr. drafting him also, he's kind of like built like Leonard Floyd. So he probably is going to be the guy to replace Leonard anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that lets us know AK-47 might be out of the building soon, too. You know.
Boom.
He's on the bubble.
I think he's on the bubble. Coach McGriff just brought this up or whatnot. Cam Jackson, that 400-pounder, that 400-pounder at Florida is still available. You can get him in the third round.
Hey, the great wall of the NFL draft.
Oh man, the Ravens took Malachi Starks. God, dog.
I'm okay. Listen, I'm okay with them taking him instead of them.
Okay,
I'm okay with them taking him instead of Philly taking him.
They get a steal right there, man.
Let's be real. If he goes to Philly, Jay, think about this. If he goes to Philly, they already got two solid bookend corners. All they needed was another safety, and Malachi would have been that piece on that defense.
Y'all still see us getting offensive linemen?
I think we're gonna probably end up getting Jalen Ramsey after we get this defense together. That's just my opinion on that. I know that might sound crazy to y'all.
Why is it crazy?
Happening.
It ain't crazy to me.
Why is it crazy, Ron? What I always tell y'all about things like that. Think about it. Even if they traded a third round pick for Jalen Ramsey, what cornerback in the third round you gonna take over Jalen?
Bro, they gonna have the best. Think about it. They're gonna have the best safety tandem in the league. You got Kyle Hamilton and Malachi Starks right now.
Yes,
in that secondary.
That's why I said great pick for the Ravens.
So what just like I just said too.
And they drafted older cornerbacks
last year. But here's the thing. Now I know my man said let's not get that 400-pounder, but let's be real. he actually eats up 2 blocks, and that frees your linebackers to roam free. And we can actually get a pass rush with that dude. But
hey, another name
I don't
that I
think
want
he's
y'all
a
to
great
watch
player, but I think
on
he
day
would just
3.
be a space eater.
Who was
A
that?
space eater or Alfred Collins from Texas.
Oh yeah, Collins is nasty.
Big sleeper.
Hey,
So
if
what
they can get
the,
him on the interior of that line, Brandon Dorless might be looking for a job.
so what is Detroit though here?
Hey, wait a minute. What about Harmon?
Harmon's already gone.
Dang. Okay. Okay.
Still, I told you.
Remember this.
Yeah. I had to step away for a phone call.
Cam Hayward. Yeah.
Hey, remember this, Chris. We were sitting here talking about defensive tackles. Ty Robinson's still on the board.
Yeah.
He'll be there day 3.
He'll be that day. He might be gone at day 2, depending on what system he go to.
Did the Falcons trade their 4th round pick?
No, they
let me pull
yeah,
it up real quick.
it was a 2nd and a 7th round pick.
Second.
Yeah, they just swapped the 2nd and the 3rd. Yeah.
But we gave up a 1st next year.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we still got our 4th. So we
got a 3rd and 4th.
We cooking with fish grease.
3rd and a 4th, so we good.
Yeah,
and
we cooking with
they
fish
could
grease.
possibly trade back in the 4th or 5th round. Like, looking at the draft, the capital is going to be less for those guys, so they could possibly make more moves. Ain't no telling what can happen.
Now here's what's scary.
7 in the 1st round.
I got somebody for you that ain't nobody talking about right now, and we've been talking about this guy for a minute. Deone Walker out of Kentucky is still on the board.
Look,
Oh, of
I'm
course.
telling you.
I think he's going to be there.
We joked about his ankles, but yeah, he can get the job done.
Now, let me ask you guys this. Do the Atlanta Falcons attempt, because it looked like Campbell may end up going in the 2nd round. He could possibly go one of these last 3 picks. I think Washington can use another linebacker, maybe Buffalo, because he's their scheme. He reminds you a lot of Big Bun up there. But is it possible they can trade back in and get Jahad Campbell in the 2nd round?
With a 3rd and the 4th round pick, depends on how far he falls.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If he falls, let's say in the 50s, oh yeah, it's there.
Oh wow, boy! For him to be still there, then I'm just gonna be like, folks just don't believe him.
Hey, guess who else is still on the board?
Who?
You still have, fellas, we still have JJ Pegues on the board as well at that D tackle spot. So at this point, we definitely need to get a D tackle right about now. At this point, you've already got your bookends. You need to get as we would say, you need to get your plug.
I can see Trey Amos right here with Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, and just think about it. Get your plug. You help your linebacking core out, and then on top of that, you still have a chance to do something with undrafted free agents because everybody ain't getting drafted.
Do y'all think the Eagles gonna take Will Johnson?
They need a corner.
That's the only thing that makes sense for them.
They need one.
A corner or a safety, but
I think they're gonna take a safety.
Emma Warrior still on the board.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can see them getting Emanari, or I can see them getting Makuba.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Who the best? Ezraku. He probably the best edge left on the board.
Or you might be right. Or they
Mike
could
Green.
go Ezraku.
Mike Green is still out there.
And that's the thing, man. Mike Green is still available though. That's the thing.
He'll end up in Detroit because they need somebody on the other side of Hutchinson.
Man, who is this Chief fan looking like Andy Reid? I mean, Lion fan looking like Andy Reid, man.
Man, you don't. You ain't got no sense, bro.
Yeah, no, not doing this.
Maxwell Harrison. Who was that?
Cornerback from Kentucky.
Oh, that's the cornerback from Kentucky.
Yeah,
he fastest corner in the draft.
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I can
John,
see him going to Detroit.
Yeah. But look, fellas, I'm gonna check back out. I gotta get up in the morning. I want to come back on and shout out y'all that pick, man. Them Falcons did their thing tonight, man.
Oh yeah, you know I'm making a video as soon as I jump off.
I can't wait.
We already know you got that.
I know.
I ain't done.
Drop jump, man.
Hey, boom, we got to connect soon, bro.
Okay, cool.
Send me your info. You on the ground?
Yeah.
Send me.
Follow you tonight.
Okay.
Hey, man, hold on. Hey, make sure you also pass him my info as well because we definitely got to get you on the show on the regular.
I got
you.
you.
Gotta link up. We all got.
I got you.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Y'all be safe, man. Hey, go Falcons, man.
Hey,
appreciate you,
rise up.
All right.
Rise up. Hey, y'all, Detroit statement said, man, I can't sit down right now.
Tyreek
Well,
Williams.
think about it, Hutchinson. Well, think about this, man. If Green could possibly go to Detroit, maybe.
Tyreek Williams out
Nah, they
of Ohio
took
State.
Tyreek Williams.
Tackle. Never mind.
Yeah, they needed it.
Oh, I forgot about Tyreek.
I didn't.
Yeah. He said he didn't.
6'2",
I guess we
334.
can't forget about him now. So
Washington on that, y'all.
Washington, let's see. Do you
Definitely
think Washington goes after him?
Definitely cornerback.
I'm thinking corner because of Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
Not only that, they decimated in the secondary.
Yeah.
And Nick Warrior is a Dan Quinn type guy.
That wouldn't surprise me if he go there.
Wouldn't surprise me either.
Hey, hold up. So
Yeah,
here's the
450.
thing. Here's the thing. Pierce is one of the best players in the SEC at that linebacker spot. And when you look at it, he definitely was one of their best defensive players on that squad in Tennessee. He definitely gave teams fits. Alabama got fits. He was a problem for Georgia when we played him. And he definitely is a talent. I think I'm going to be honest with you. If I look at Pierce, I would say he would give me, coming off the edge or whatnot, I'd have to say I can see a little bit of Chuck Smith in him or whatnot with his technique and his speed. Not saying the power, but I see the speed and the technique.
He's not as athletic, but the way Javon Curse played the game.
No, the freak is in the category of his own, bro.
No, I'm saying athletic wise, he in another category, but the way he played the game, his pursuit and all that, I see that in James Pierce.
Well, here's the thing, the speed is there, but you got to remember, Curse was fast.
Athletic freak. Yeah.
And
he one of the most athletic players, no matter what position it was.
If you still look at him now, he still look like he can play right now.
He does.
Yeah, he's about 40, about almost 50.
Man, Javon Curse got great hair, and I'm telling you now, dude, cut up and big as hell, and he still can look like he can go get it. We didn't forget Trice Amon-Ra. We just are saying we got to see what he's gonna be like when he comes off that injury. He's got to mentally get over that.
This actually helps him too, because this could, give him time to heal properly. And then once he gets 100%, and that's gonna be a hell of a rotation.
So just think about what this does. You got to worry about two bookends that's got motors. You still got Zach Harrison. You still got Arnold Ebiketie. You have Leonard Floyd with these two young pups. And then you also have to look at the defensive rotation. You got Ruka Roro that's going to come in there and disrupt things. And we'll see what Brandon Dorlus can do. We still don't know what Dorlus can do because he rarely touched the field. But I definitely can see that the defensive line is getting ready to be nasty.
A focal point, yeah.
Don't forget about still got Trice gonna come back and be.
But think about Trice. A lot of people don't remember just last year, he had the best win rate of any edge rusher in the draft last year.
He did.
I feel that we drafted Danny Stutzman.
Say what?
Yeah, Ryan said something about him earlier.
I said Philly was gonna either go linebacker or go safety.
No, I'm talking about us. Like, how would you feel if we drafted Danny Stutzman?
I think he would be a hell of a middle linebacker if we get him. But we still got Caden still here. Still got Caden here. So if we bring him in, and then you got Captain Marvel, the other linebacker that we have, Captain Marvel. What are you gonna do? You built up the depth. That's the thing. You built up your linebacker depth if you bring that in.
All right.
Yeah, I take Pierce.
Let's just be honest. Last year,
because of the experience. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was about to say, and remember last year we was talking about, man, what's one of our weakest spots for a linebacker?
Yeah,
say that. We taking that.
Say that now.
Yeah, can't say that now, man.
Yeah, I think both they about to start the press conference.
What's good, Zay? What's good, everybody in the chat, man? Everybody that's still up at 11:20 at night.
We still got a couple of more picks, and we're gonna end the show once these last couple of picks.
What's good, my dude?
Heck yeah.
Kool-Aid, what's up?
I'm talking about taking.
Kool-Aid said get Desmond Watson out of Florida.
Hey, Coop, we ain't studying that first round pick next year. Damn that pick.
Hey, there's some people that's mad about that, giving up that first rounder.
Hey man, but here's the thing: they'd be pissed if we wasn't getting edge rushes either. So either way, I told you, either way, somebody was gonna be pissed.
Damn, will Elzaraku go to Washington?
I hope not.
Hey, Will, we were trying to tell you that Arthur Blank was not gonna take him because of that shit that stuff that was over his head. We were telling you that. It's not the fact that he can't play. Arthur Blank ain't nobody.
That S word, that's serious.
Arthur Blank don't like anybody.
Understand that, but ain't nobody gonna look over sexual assault, man. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
you can't do that. And he had it twice, once in high school and once in college.
Right. If he only had it once, I feel like it would have been different. The one time,
but 2 times, that's a problem. And I'm not taking away from the kid.
Yeah, he might fall all the way down in the draft because of that.
Why do you think nobody has taken him as a first rounder? It's not that he can't play. It's the fact that you're taking a huge gamble of making the face of your franchise, because that's what you are as a first round pick. The face of your franchise having that type of baggage and whatnot tied to you.
That's tough.
They protecting
Green. Mike Green had that chart. Green actually had the charge whatnot against them, and they dropped it.
Okay, they went tackle. Okay, so they want somebody to protect Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I agree with that pick.
Why wouldn't you?
That left tackle was garbage last year.
Now Pierce had something. Now Pierce was beating people up. Now we heard about that. There was a couple of assaults that he had.
Yeah. He was fighting.
He was fighting. That was Pierce's issue. Pierce was fighting,
bro. But you got to have the motherfucker that nutty. I'm just telling you, you got to.
You got to
they give you that edge. Yeah, they give you that edge.
But and here's my thing. I'm happy that Pierce is here, because I said we got to stop drafting choir boys. Because whether you know it or not, Jalen Walker ain't no choir boy either.
Nope.
I mean, the writing was kind of on the wall anyway, because remember, I said it at the beginning of the stream. Well, no, I think I might have been with someone else, but regardless, what the point was, the reports was out. The Falcons going to do this, that, and the third. And the Falcons came out and said, hey, look, we are fine with Mike Green. We are fine with James Pierce Jr. You know, we know what they got going
on.
Dre,
they throw it off, my brother.
The only edge that I think that literally was sane was Reggie White, because he was the only man that would pray for you.
Yeah, he'll pray for you before you put you on the ground.
Well, no, he was a little thrown off. If somebody said something bad about Jesus to him, and they said he threw him into the quarterback.
Well, you know, you got to understand what he said, though. You got to understand what he said.
Hey, and we ain't got to talk about LT.
Man, no, sir.
Well, shoot. That's a.
Shoot, I want to talk about LT's the person that LT wanted to be.
I got one for you that was thrown off, just like LT, but he didn't do nothing like him. That was your boy Derek Thomas. He was another one that was thrown off.
Oh yeah.
What's Buffalo don't do?
Oh, Buffalo need a wide receiver or something.
Dre said, "Nah, Reggie was thrown off too." Nah, it was only when you started cussing at him he got thrown off. He hated when people cussed
he
him.
didn't like that cussing. Yeah, he ain't like
that. Was what threw him
Will
off.
Johnson. That knee injury messing him up.
Hey, did y'all hear about Gilbert Arenas' son?
Yeah, unfortunately, bro. I hope he's gonna be all right.
Pray for that, man. That's
I seen a picture of the car. I was like, whoa.
That's scary, man.
Oh, I got to say this right quick, man. Uncle Steve, man, y'all keep Uncle Steve in y'all prayers, man. I did not know his mom passed away.
Yeah, she did.
Miss Lorene, she was a big supporter of my show. She actually told me when I had William Andrews on, she told me it made everything. That was her favorite player all time. So Miss Lorraine Johnson, you definitely in our thoughts and prayers, and look down on us and bless us, man, because I'm gonna thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting the Sports Machine, because it's people like you that keep the Sports Machine going. So prayers out to her, man. She gonna look down on us, and shout out to Uncle Steve. Prayers up for Uncle Steve, man. I did not know.
Right. Also remember too, our brother the Dixon way too, man.
I'm sorry. Absolutely.
And I want to say shout out to Dr. Dixon, because I know he gave me many
another support of the show.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. He supported my page, supported Smitty's page. A lot of other content creators, and of course was there right and center supporting his son. And so shout out to Uncle Steve, shout out to Larry the Dixon way. Like thoughts and prayers with you guys. You know, so you know we got your back.
Yeah. Definitely. Prayers up,
Them
fellas.
Buffalo Bill fan, they should sign up for the WWE minute table daybreak.
Man, listen, I'm surprised WWE ain't just supplying them with it.
Yeah,
might as well. They might as well be sponsors.
Yeah. Them folks gonna jump through a table.
I done lost two aunts.
The
I
Bill
done lost two of my aunts in a couple days.
Oh man, prayers to you, brother.
Prayers to you,
You
bro.
lost your granddad, man. I know that was tough for you, man, because I know
I was-
nigga,
yeah,
I miss my granddad every day.
One of the flies, like I said, he's one of the flies cats I know, man. I'm talking about staying with a hat on his head, boy. You can't tell him nothing.
Yeah, man. Know about it. Yes, sir.
I'm talking about you lost my great grandma and my great granddad, man. That hurt. They hit differently, bro.
Oh yeah, trust me, I've been there.
Definitely.
I ain't gonna
Well,
lie.
I
I'm
definitely
glad.
understand how you feel. You know,
Yeah.
I'm still kind of it never goes away because I lost my grandmother in 2023, and less than a month later, my father passed away. So so when I say my condolences to you, my guy, it's never going. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's never gonna go away, but it just takes time to just try to get numb to it. But that pain will never go away. So praying for you, bro.
Never go away, bro.
Y'all know the good thing is they both buried next to each other.
Dope.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
That
So
knows
you can always go visit them and say hello.
I can't wait to go back home, bro. That's what I'm gonna do.
Man, them dunks he got on them thing cold.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Man, what is Buffalo doing?
Who you talking about? Who I missed? Who
The
shoot?
kid that's about to announce the Buffalo pick.
Man,
He got some dunks, them thing cold.
Oh, the Eagles trade up with the Chiefs. That's crazy.
Why they keep always doing that?
Man, they traded 31, bro. They right there.
Well, you know, KC did that with Buffalo last year and ended up getting Worthy, and then Worthy ended up putting them out the playoffs.
It was a Rocky going to Philadelphia. They
God.
need
Oh Lord.
I don't want to see that, bro.
What always
That's the kid out of Boston College.
I don't want to see that. I am not gonna lie to you. That's gonna make me mad.
Maxwell Harrison went to Buffalo. That's a steal.
I told you they were gonna go corner.
And they just re-signed Tre'Davious White, so he gonna teach him the ropes. That kid gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
And he got speed. It's something that they're gonna need, you know, as well. Chasing after those wide receivers in that.
Dude run a 4.28.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, who was Buffalo's defensive coordinator, y'all? Y'all know?
Ryan Nielsen.
Ryan
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, I hate he had to go.
Move up one spot. They definitely going edge rusher.
Yep.
Yeah.
You already know how that's gonna go.
Yep.
Bijan Robinson tweeted whatnot on the draft pick. He just put a smile. He just put that breathing emoji and put a flame next to it. So if he's saying that, you know what it is.
Cleveland got a 33rd pick.
Yeah, Shedeur Sanders.
You better get this dude, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, this has been a very interesting night. That's all I can say.
It has.
This is the first time. Look, this is the first time that we can honestly say that the Falcons hadn't pissed off majority of the fan base.
Yeah, I think majority of the fans are happy with both picks.
Well, no, it's people in
like somebody
about the Mike Green joint.
Some people
Well, you know, all the Mike Green fans are pissed right now. You know,
yeah.
I mean, all of them. So I mean, again, like the James Pierce thing, for me, that I mean, I'm okay with it. It just took a second for me to grow on me because, of course, I was on, you know, Izaraku and all the stuff like that. But James Pierce Jr. is going to come here and he's going to help us out tremendously. One thing about it, I know he has like one of the quickest first steps.
You do.
You know, so
you do realize who works him out, right?
You said what?
Who was that?
You do realize who trains him in the offseason, right?
Now, who he trains with?
It's a Chuck Smith product, sir.
Yep.
Well, at the end of the day, guess what?
You ain't got nothing to You ain't got nothing to complain about at this point because we all been saying we want something that Chuck Smith has put hands on. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Man,
Rodney, we ain't paying no attention to that, man. It's all fun, man. Look, we don't take all that pause and all that serious. We just have fun, man.
Yeah.
We just joke.
All I'm saying is that's a Chuck Smith product. So when you see that, you already know what he's gonna put out there on the field when it comes to those players he coached. He's worked with Jalen.
I will say this. I did learn something tonight because I did not know that he was working with Chuck Smith. I did not know that. I have no problem saying
before Chuck took that job in Baltimore, he was working out with it.
Okay. So hey, I appreciate it.
And it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of college guys that come down to Atlanta and they work out with Chuck Smith.
Yep.
No,
so the Eagles
traded that away.
A guy that I wanted, free agency, a guy that he used to train, Baron Browning. That's one of the guys too. Yeah, he even told me before Baron Browning got drafted. He said, "One name I want you to watch in the draft, Baron Browning," and he was absolutely correct.
The Philadelphia Eagles pick is in.
We already know it is going.
Now this gonna be the pick to make me upset because they
This
don't
would be
deserve
funny.
that.
This would be funny.
What, they think they're gonna be Mike Green?
Will Johnson, Mike Green.
They got many ways they can go.
Or Emma Waters.
Oh, what about Jahad Barron?
He already gone.
Who he went to?
Jahad Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Campbell still there. Yeah,
I'm talking about JD Barron. That's what I said.
Oh, Jahdae Barron, he gone.
Jahdae Barron,
first corner taken. He went to Denver.
That's a great pick for them.
Facts.
That's a great pick.
I know they're not.
I don't like it because it's Denver, and I know, and you know who their head coach is, but that's a great
Sean Payton.
That's a God. Now you're gonna put Jahad Barron, and you got him out there with what's my man name? Safety. No, cornerback. I'm sorry.
I just find it funny. It's only so. Here's the thing. Here's the question. So there was only one Alabama player drafted tonight, right? And that was the offensive lineman. Just one player, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They got some splaining to do to me tomorrow.
You about to be
because they lied. They lied to me. Now I got some fans that's Bama fans. They lied to me. They said Jahad Campbell would go before Jalen Walker.
Ryan, think about it. Nick Saban not there no more.
I know, but here's the thing. No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
Yep.
A lot of people were saying Jahad Campbell was better than Jalen Walker.
Yeah, I heard that.
Williams.
I heard that too.
No, they couldn't have thought that.
No, they did.
Wow,
they did.
I ain't gonna lie. I never put Campbell over Walker or Williams.
Jay, you know who I'm talking about while I'm saying that. I'm just not dropping no names. They're my people though.
I know.
They're my people though. But I got some. I should have bet. Hey, look. I knew that I should have took that $500 bet. I didn't take it.
Dang, right?
I would have had I'd have had $500 in my pocket. I would have took that damn sucker bet.
If you would have told me, I would have pushed you to take it. You would have gave me 150.
Told me, I'd have been like, "What you gonna take?"
Nah, it was just too. It was a gamble because we heard that, and I was just like, "Nah." I told him, I said, Michael and Jalen was gonna go over. No, I put $500 on it.
Where the money at?
Jay, you heard this in the space the other day. That's why I'm sitting back and I'm pissed at myself for not taking that bet.
I heard it. I was there.
So that's why we were sitting there laughing about that, Smitty, because bruh, we would have ate off that 500 easy money.
Man, where does Kansas City go in this draft?
I don't think Greg Mathis has a question about Michael Williams and James Pierce, and I think honestly, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I think you could have took either one of those guys.
Yeah,
agreed, Dre. Hey Dre, and I'm gonna address this. So Dre, so here's the other crazy part about it. When you really look at Jahad Campbell, he has potential to be great, but most of his stuff that he was balling out on is when he had Dallas Turner on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just thought about this. What if the Saints took Jalen Miro?
Sure, do your thing. That's what I tell him.
Hey, Debo, yeah, they brought Evolve to Atlanta, man. I know Chuck Smith was smiling because I know that's one of his guys, man.
It'll be so lovely to finally get.
They only had to give up a first round pick to move up one spot.
Boy, this is a sick boy. There's some sick people out here, boy.
Why you say that?
No, it's just some sick narratives that's been being pushed about this draft this year. Just some sick people, boy.
Sick people out here, bro.
So you telling me no Alabama receivers or running backs made the draft?
Nah, all I say is this, man.
They best receiver was a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And here's the scary part.
Still there.
He was only 17 years old, and and think about this. He hadn't been in the weight room. Now he's put on a little weight. He's gonna be one of the best receivers in the country next to that kid that's coming out of Ohio State.
Oh, they take Jahad Campbell.
Wow.
That's
crazy. Take Jahad Campbel.
So we were just talking about him.
We talked that one up.
We sure did. Eagles was like, I'm tired of these folks.
Damn, man. I'm glad I didn't bet.
Again, championship pedigree. They know what they're doing. Because you got to think the linebacker from Georgia, he was hurt a lot last year.
Nolan Smith?
Nolan Smith? No, the middle line, Kobe Dean.
Kobe Dean, okay.
Yeah, so he gonna challenge Kobe Dean for that spot next year.
Man,
I still think the Kobe Dean gonna be.
He ain't taking the Kobe spot. I like my dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he taking.
No, I'm saying he gonna challenge him for it. He gonna challenge him for playing time.
Here's the funny part. Yeah, you're right. I am slipping, Artavius.
You know what have been funny though? If New Orleans said, you know what?
Oh, Michael Williams all the way.
Michael was actually a better player because he actually was the anchor of that D line. And
he was a part of the reason Jalen Walker was making plays.
Facts. He was taking on two players at one time, and Jalen was eating.
Right.
And when he was hurt, think about it. Now, this is what separated him because Jalen got hurt. I'm sorry, Michael got hurt with that ankle injury with Bill Moffitt. And if you remember during the season, Jalen just turned it up to another level by himself.
Yep, absolutely.
With Chaz Chambliss playing on the other side.
Yeah.
Houston got the fourth pick. I'm gonna tell you who I wouldn't be mad if we got. I know it might sound crazy. I'll take a Dan Jackson in the lower rounds. Dirty Dan.
What position?
Dan.
Safety.
I still think Gallup.
I say in the lower rounds if he's there. But
because we only got 1 7th-round pick now. Because
here's my thing. At this point, I'll just say this here. If we don't draft the safety, let's go get Kenny Gallup out of Howard University. That's my guy.
Hey Dre, I agree. They got to go offensive line. They look horrible in that Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And that right tackle in Kansas City, he shouldn't even be on nobody's roster next year. He was.
Well,
we got 3 picks. We got 3 picks left, right, fellas?
Yep.
Just one.
Fourth round.
Oh yeah. We got 4.
I thought we had 3. I thought we had 3.
3rd, 4th, and 7th. Yeah, 3.
3rd, 4th, and 7th. Okay, so it's 3 picks left.
So 1 on day 2 and
1 on day 3.
2 on day 3.
2, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be smiling like that damn Cheshire cat in Alice in Wonderland all day tomorrow.
Nah, for real though.
Where's ETN? Did he make it? He made it in the draft, right?
Bro, think about the first 7 Philly guy. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, Zach Bond, and now Jahad Campbell. Campbell's job going to be easy, bro.
It is. It's going to be an easy transition.
I still look at Jalen Carter and get sick to my stomach every time I see him in that Eagles uniform. I get sick.
Me too. Trust me.
Shout out to that man Mark in the chat, man. Mark Burley, man. He said, "How y'all feeling about?" Said,
good old Rocky Top.
Good old Rocky Top. We cover for the NFC South with that pass rush, man. I know that boy Penix cheesing right now.
Hey, Rocky Top got to get something good. They just lost their damn quarterback.
True.
Yeah.
Just saying,
Hey,
they just lost their damn quarterback to NIL, and he left.
Hey Dre, I told Ryan earlier should Shiloh gonna be a 7th round pick or undrafted free agent. You see what's happening to his brother. It's gonna be even worse for him.
Right. It's definitely gonna be worse for him.
But the Chiefs gotta get they gotta get off. They gotta get an offensive line, boy.
What's good, Ant?
Yeah, Mark said you ain't have to say that, Ryan.
Ant, what's good, my dude? Appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate you for always supporting the sports machine, man.
Yeah, man.
Anthony White, stay tuned in, man.
Hey, Mark. I see. I got to mess with y'all Tennessee fans. Y'all like to come for us all the time. Y'all cocky.
Yeah, we need criminals.
Y'all deserve that. All the stuff we've been hearing from them, y'all deserve that.
I'll try to tell you.
Hey, Junetao, Will Johnson would have been a good pick, but with the way they talking about that knee injury, he may fall to the 3rd round. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either.
If he there in the 3rd round and we pick, oh yeah, I'm taking him then. Because it's no pressure.
I love your way of thinking, King. King Atlanta.
Oh, rings, baby.
I like it. Can we trade Kirk Cousins for Ramsey?
I would love to. I
said
said that before. I would honestly be like, come on, get Kirk, have you a backup quarterback or whatever for Tua, and we'll take Jalen Ramsey off.
I think they're actually working on that Ramsey thing pretty hard because if the way his contract is constructed, they can move that money into next year when they get more cap space.
All right,
and have him here for 3 years.
And the city
to add him on what we got right now, oh yeah, that's playoff all the way. And Abe said that last night. Yeah, Josh Simmons, I knew it. Yeah,
they had to, bro. That offensive line was terrible.
That shit, boy.
They had to.
So
really, that was an easy pick.
That was an easy pick. With booty juice in the Super Bowl.
Dumpster juice. For real. Fluent mover, easy. Yep. And
Washington ended up getting
fell so far because he coming off that injury though.
Hey, Washington ended up getting they ended up getting offensive lineman, correct? To protect
Connolly from Oregon.
Yeah, Connolly Jr.
Hey man, I actually had Simmons drafted to the Falcons in the 2nd round.
Really?
Like I said, I was thinking about McGarry the whole time, but actually, I guess they're gonna stick with McGarry.
I think they are.
You know, Charles Grant can still be on the board. We get there in the 3rd round.
Boy, I would love Charles Grant though. I ain't gonna lie to you. A guy that can play any position on the offensive line.
Oh yeah, he's a Swiss Army knife.
All I'm gonna say is Philly is gonna be even tougher now that you have
Campbell,
another guy that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here. I'm not even being funny. I'm sitting here looking at it. This will be so funny right now with everything that's going down with this. Damn. Oh well, Shedeur get drafted tomorrow.
He's gonna be the first pick tomorrow.
Probably gonna be the first thing off.
And Cleveland was a city he didn't want to go to.
It ain't.
Well, I mean, he got to deal with it.
But here's the one thing he got to understand about Cleveland, and I'm gonna say this.
So you mean
diehard fans?
If you can ball in that city, they gonna love you. Period. Yep. They gonna love you. Man, so take advantage of I look at it like this, man. Take advantage of the opportunity that you have to play in the league because there's many dudes that don't get that chance that you get. So and I hate the fact that the media felt as if they had to humble him, but at the same time, let's just be real. The last time they had a good QB that was worth a damn in Cleveland was Baker Mayfield. And before that, Bernie Kosar.
Yep.
What time the 2nd round starts tomorrow?
Same time tomorrow, I think like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Now, I'm going to be 100 with you. I think what messed him up, and I hate to say it, remember the Colorado State game where he got into it on the field with that dude and was literally just even though that dude was talking smack. I get that you in the heat of the moment, you got to think your prime son. A lot of that stuff comes back on you, and then some of the stuff you said on your podcast. That's something else that hurt. So,
Dude, you know, they
These
be calling
podcasts get
dudes
these folks in
trash
trouble,
and
boy.
all that stuff like that. You know, folks be hearing stuff like that.
Hey, Orange Juice, he can't go back to Colorado. He's stuck.
I pray that he figures it out and gets an opportunity to ball out in the league because he's a hell of a talent, regardless of how you feel about him.
Regardless, yeah. Man, I remember I had to I just had to really just tell a guy about himself because he was saying he said something so crazy and saying like, about Shadur's career. And he was like, man, I just don't like Deion Sanders. So I really hope that Shadur doesn't even have a great career. And I was just like,
wow.
what?
It's crazy.
Wow.
Say what?
Yeah, man. It's people out here that are rooting for Shadur not to succeed just because they don't like Deion.
Well, I wonder what moron said that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It was actually on my page. It was out there actually, I was like, what? And I was like, man, that's absurd.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
It really is.
Yeah.
Please.
So is there anything else you guys have to you want to give some shout outs, let folks know where you are? And because like I said, it's a little late. It's almost 4 hours. This is the longest we've gone for a show, but the draft was awesome. So what
Hey,
you
man,
got?
I went 420 last year, so I'm used to it.
So you beat the record. You
Yeah,
had 347 now.
Yeah, me and Chris, we rode all the way to midnight last year.
Yeah, man.
So look, I'm telling you, but it's been a great show, man. Great feedback, great. Shout out to my boy Abe for coming through, man.
Yes.
Always, supporting the team. But I'm gonna get him on the birdcage and try to, if he gets more time. But I'm gonna hook you up with that interview. But again, man, great draft. I think the Falcons hit a home run. They get an A. I'm gonna tell y'all, honestly, anything at this point after those two picks is an added bonus. Just keep it real. They got what they needed. The only thing that can make this better is my boy, and I know he's not gonna fall that far. Is Nick Emenwari. If they can get him to go alongside Jesse Bates, and he played like a hybrid safety linebacker type spot, that would be the icing on the cake. But again, anything after these picks, added bonus. But Ryan, thank you for welcoming us on. We appreciate it. And look, I can't wait till tomorrow because second round is gonna be even crazier.
But doing a live show for the second round, or you just watching?
I don't know yet. It depends on what my schedule looks like. But catch me on Smitty Sports Machine all the time, man. When I get off of here, I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on James Pierce Jr. and what it means for the Falcons. Catch me on NFC South Roundtable, like I said, at 7:00 on Tuesday during the season. We probably will be on this Tuesday to give our thoughts on the draft and draft grades and all that good stuff. So y'all will see me on the NFC South Roundtable on YouTube on Tuesday. Again, thank y'all for supporting Sports Machine. And again, also prayers up to Uncle Steve and Larry from the Dixon Way, man. Keep them in your prayers because without those guys, man, there would be no me. So shout out to them, man.
Facts. Hey, man, you already know A1 Forever Sports over here, man. Please come over, like, comment, and subscribe. It's all kind of different things you can find at A1 Forever Sports, from Hawks, Falcons, Braves. Shoot, man, I even just dibbled and dabbled in a little WrestleMania talk. So, just you never know what's going to happen over there. It's always about being generational because it's always time to be. Always about finding your peace because positive energy always creates elevation. And tonight, I feel like the Atlanta Falcons did elevate the defense. I feel like every Falcon fan should go to bed satisfied knowing that we got not only bookends, but game one starters, to be honest. And that's something that we've been talking about. So regardless if you don't like the name, at the end of the day, the ability and the player is what you ask for. So you just, so you got to take that with a grain of salt. Also, catch me on the Hawks Digest as well. The Hawks off season is heating up. Rumors, things are just coming out there. I know, unfortunately, Dyson Daniels didn't win Defensive Player of the Year, so that is Big Man of the Year award to me now. And we'll see what happens with Most Improved. We'll see what happens with the Rookie of the Year. But you can also catch me at the Hawks Digest, Twitter, A1 Forever, Instagram, A1 Forever, and TikTok, The Real A1 Forever, man. Come on over, man. Like, comment, subscribe, have a sports conversation. Ryan, thank you again. Jaden, thanks for coming on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to John Abraham for coming back on with us. Shout out to Uncle Louis Algier who came on. Bryce, he came through as well. So, hey, man, great show tonight. Great.
Hey, man, to add on to what you said, Chris, let me say this, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. At the end of the day, it's not about a name, it's about production.
Yeah.
You can have any kind of name in this world, but if you don't produce, you don't win. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like Jamarcus Russell watching those blitz packages.
Boy, what you talking about? Shout out to my cousin Atlanta Good Folks, man, here in the chat. Shout out to him, man. Go check him out on YouTube.
Shout
go
out
ahead,
to folks.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey,
go ahead, Jaden. My bad.
Jay, what you got?
I appreciate y'all, family, for bringing me on the show tonight.
Always,
appreciate
man.
you, nephew.
Definitely appreciate you coming through, my guy.
All right,
so, like I said, StreamYard is being StreamYard is letting us know you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here, and that's the reason why the screen froze. So, as we said, man, check us out on Thursdays, 8 p.m. every Thursday. Birdcage LLC. This is the longest we've gone in a long time, but tonight was for a good reason. Getting 2 bookends at this draft, regardless of how you feel about them, they're here. Support them. It's logo business. Let these kids learn, and let's see what Jeff Ulbrich and Coach Ollie does with these guys on this defense. And we got big things coming. The draft isn't over yet. We still got a few more picks, and we still got undrafted free agency. So, hey, this might be a good season when people's asses on the line. That's all I say. So as we stand here, you either get right or you get left. You guys got right with us tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get left because it's time to clock out and get ready for tomorrow. So love y'all. Peace and prayers out to everybody that's lost someone right now. And, man, enjoy y'all day tomorrow. The hell with everybody that's hating. Enjoy the fact that we finally got 2 good picks and they were aggressive. So,
hey, man, Ryan, who that happened on Freaky Friday, man? Let me know.
Oh, Lord, I got you.
The Unfreaky Fridays. I don't know.
Hey, man, Freaky Friday is what it is, man. It's going to get freaky tomorrow.
It's Falcon Friday, baby.
Nah, it's Freaky Friday because Terry did something that we didn't think he would ever do. Man traded up and got a bookend. So, again, let's go ahead and see what tomorrow holds. So, tomorrow's Freaky Friday, not Falcon Friday. It's Freaky Friday. Because you don't know what the hell they're going to do. So, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for coming through. Ghosts.